Happy Sunday, everyone. Oh man, I look so tired because I am tired. Let's give it a few, let some people in here because boy, oh boy, what a day I have had today. Hello, hello. See you and can hear you. How? You just got in here, you goof. Hello, hello, hello. Thank God to Jay for the double Dutch chocolate milk that's finally back in stock. Wawa, I cannot say how much I love this chocolate milk. So, don't mind my hair. It's been a rough day today. So, it's saying 3 people. I wonder if it'll get stuck this week because it always lies. It tells me I usually have 1 or 2 people in here. But I'll wait till someone else comments so we can get this going. So how is everyone's Sunday? I'm saying 4 people, but yet I don't see comments. Time to get this live going. Oh, this hair. So yeah, it's been a long day. I'm super duper tired. And Chris, everything's working fine? Because it is saying 4 on this end, unless we're just looking. Come on in, say hello. Don't sit behind the keyboard. Welcome, welcome, everyone. If you have a Wawa near you, I highly suggest you try the double Dutch chocolate milk. 5. Chris is saying he sees 5. Okay, but I don't see any comments. Is this working? Shirley Lee, hello, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Look who it is. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry about your live yesterday. I didn't realize the time change, and I think I just got out of the shower and you just ended. And I am talking to Living Simple Homestead and Outdoors. I had everything set to catch his live, which was yesterday, their live, and well, his live. So you gotta excuse me, I'm like super tired tonight. And by the time I got out of the shower, it was already over. So I'm so sorry about that. How's everyone's Sunday? How's your Sunday, Shirley Lee? Welcome, welcome. So how did your first live go? I did comment. I did rewatch it. Just sorry that I missed it. It's all good, girl. Catch the next one. Yeah, but you're Canada, right? Oh, I felt really like, I just felt terrible yesterday. I was like, man, I was really trying to, oh, he said, awesome, enjoyed it very much. You know what I saw? I saw your video, which I'm very intrigued about, is the deep dish pizza that you did in a cast iron pan. Like, I cook and bake a lot of things, and I've never done a deep dish pizza. So, if I go and steal your recipe, I'll put your name in the title of the video. I might try that one day soon. Oh, Newfoundland. That's it. I'm sorry I said Canada. far east as you go in. Yeah, well, there's definitely a time change, like a time difference. But I hopped a shower, and then I was like, why am I not getting an alert? Which I didn't get an alert, no matter which way you look at it, because I took the phone into the bathroom with me. And yeah, I'm really sorry that I missed it, but I'll catch you on your next one, I promise. CB, hello, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How is everyone's Sunday? Do I look like a hot mess and look tired? Because I am. How are the seeds doing? Chris says. Oh, did you really have to go there? Well, I have lots of seeds going. I was going to wait for a few more people to get in here because, you know, I have a tendency to repeat myself. But Jimmy, my roommate Jimmy, hired his landscaper guy to rototill the yard today. I got 2 small videos that I'll be able to post for that. And it wasn't like a big rototiller. It was small. And you had to keep fixing it. Yada, yada, yada. $150 later. But the dogs were freaking out. Trin was crying, which is Jimmy's dog. And I came in. Needless to say, you can't really tell right now. I'll try to bend you forward. But the bottom shelf that always has stuff there, it's not there. Reason being is because I came in and it looked like there was a war in the dining room. Broken styrofoam cups and dirt everywhere. And, oh, proof is in the pudding. I have no onions except right there. Because, yeah, I guess Trin. I mean, my dogs are used to having a shelf in the living room. You know, with plants all over. They've never done anything like this, but it was just a hot mess. A lot of plants got broken. Lost a lot of like long cherry tomatoes and a couple gobstoppers. Some herbs got destroyed, and the one that I'm really concerned about is my chamomile. So, I don't know. So, yeah, it was a complete hot mess when I came in here. So I went and got Jimmy and said, we have a problem, Houston. And he just saw it and was like, oh my gosh. So 2 trays and even the seedling tray was stomped on. So they're down there. But they needed to be transplanted. I'll show you. But somebody just had like a free-for-all and decided to stomp on my seedlings as well. Hello, proud mom. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, everyone. I am late. You're not really late. So yeah, that is what happened today. I don't know if Trin, you know, Jimmy's dog just freaked out. She's a bigger dog, so the mess kind of makes sense. But my dogs could have played a role in it too. The curtains were closed. I guess they wanted out, and they just toppled over all my plants. The deep dish cast iron pan pizza was delicious, Melody. Well, you still didn't tell me if it's okay if I can copycat it. And I don't know when exactly, but I definitely want to try it. A little concerned about the one cast iron pan here, but not the other one. It won't be as big, the other one, but yeah. I make homemade pizza crusts and everything, so I thought, that looks so good. I wonder if he would mind if I copied his recipe, and then I'll just put his name in the title. So, Organic Raw Roots Farm. Holy shoot, girl, where have you been? Hey, girl, long time no talk. How are you? I am hanging in there. How are you? Oh, I haven't really been over on Instagram. I've just been so busy. So, 2 Rock Acres. Hello, all. Howdy, howdy. So, yeah, like I said, my roommate decided to use this landscaper, and I was going to rent a rototiller for like $80. You can have it for like the day, and it's like the real big one. And the landscaper guy had a smaller one. It just took long, and I kind of thought it was a little overly priced. But anyway, so we charged $150. But it was nice out today, but like your fingers were cold. It was weird, so just is what it is. How you been doing there, Terry? Twin, did I say it right? Yeah, okay. Wanted to make sure that I said hello. So yeah, so the good news is it's rototilled, and now I have to go through it and pick out any of the grass or whatever. So I did 2 small little videos out of that today, just at like the beginning and to show you like one more row to go, which is what I thought. So he kind of went this way through it, and then at the end he went this way, so you won't really see that. I can take a picture of it. Hit the thumbs up, show her some love. Yeah, I don't know where Vuna is tonight, my moderator. Like I said, I'm like super duper tired. I'm literally like cold to the bone. And it wasn't like it was freezing here today, but it was a little chilly. And, you know, we tried to hang outside with the guy for some while. I just couldn't take it anymore. I had to come in. So the ground's rototilled. And then I came in, like I said, as soon as he started, and my plants were smashed. Anything that's on the lower floor, gone. Like my onions for the newbies that are coming in. The dogs ran through them, and I only got that little patch right there. The weird thing of it is I was on Instagram last night, and I was talking to, shoot, I'm gonna have a brain fart. Mountain Ranch. She's in Canada, and I was talking to her about onions. I don't have any experience in onions, needed some advice. She writes back like, yeah, no problem, send me a picture. And I can't send her a picture now because it looks like a cat dug through it, but yeah. So I did lose some things, and I'm still, you know, have things that need to be transplanted, and there's the seedlings that the dogs ran through. So it is what it is. Terry says, I've been busy to move and been doing a lot of subscription boxes. How is your weather? Not bad this week. It's going to be beautiful in the 60s. Today was just, I don't know, like your fingertips were just cold. And I'm just cold to the bone today. I don't know what's going on with that. It's been a crazy winter. It was 39 here last night in Florida. Yeah, well, we're going to be in the 60s this week, so I'm so looking forward to that. But a spot that I sat out on the patio, it just felt good to have my face in the sun, like literally. And I had a coat on, but it was still kind of cold for me. Are you moving to the farm, Tara? Living Simple Homestead says, I've been chilled to the bone all day today. Okay, good. Somebody else has been chilled to the bone. What was your temperature there? Because I think today it was like 40. Oh, my poor onions. Look at that. Look at my onion. The dogs destroyed my plants, folks. I think it was in the high 40s here today, but this week it's supposed to be in the 60s. Terry says, you look awesome. Oh my God, you're crazy, girl. First of all, I'm having bang problem because they're growing out, and I'm super tired. I don't know if anybody else has ever experienced this, where you're so tired to the point where you can't sleep. That was my night last night. So I was watching, I ran across this young girl on YouTube, and I just like her channel. I love hummus, and she was showing how she makes it homemade, and I like what she did with the sprouts. So I got to get some sprout seeds. If anybody has sprout seeds, send them my way. Because she was eating them in her salad, and I was like, oh, where can I find them at? But yeah, I can't think of her name offhand because, like I said, I'm so tired. And proof is in the pudding is Jimmy looks shocked because Jimmy gets up early, even if he's not working. And he's like, what are you doing up? And I'm like, well, I heard your dog and my dog, you know, they wanted to go out. Anyway, I just decided to stay up, and I made breakfast. So I made ham steak and eggs for Jimmy and I. And I still haven't had a stitch of coffee. You know, I still don't have my test results back yet either on my blood work. For anybody that was in here last week with the chest pains I've been getting, I've been feeling a little bit better, but a little on the tired side. But so tired to the point where I couldn't sleep last night. Oh no, Living Simple Homestead said, haha, 12 Celsius. So what is that in Fahrenheit? I could never figure that stuff out. Terry says, no, not yet. Soon. We will be at the farm full time. I have family there helping me. Oh, that's awesome. I sprout my own chickpeas for my hummus, Melody. Ooh, me and you are going to become best friends. I'm telling you, bag chickpeas. Okay, because I'm just learning. This girl is young. She's young. She is, when she first started, she was like 18. I think she's like 20 now. Sorry if the lighting is, you know. And she's vegan. And I'm going to say this again. Yeah, I eat meat, but I'm telling you, everything I see her make and put on her plate, like I would eat all of it. And she just had no talking. She was doing like the sprouts. And she said like how you fill it up, you rinse them. And then the lid had like holes in it. And she said you turn it upside down and rinse it like twice a day. And it swells up in this jar. I mean, I don't know, just completely has my attention because I want them really bad. And then she makes homemade hummus, but she put something else in hers, and she was making homemade cashew milk. Very interesting. It's just very peaceful, and she's all about like, she now lives off grid in a tiny home. And for a young girl, she just can't do the city life, and she's not about materialistic things. If I could think of the name of her channel, which is her name, I would be able to tell you, but I can't. I'm sorry. But organic bag of chickpeas. So if I get an organic bag of chickpeas, I can make it that way? I make 3 times a week. I will do a video for you, girl. Oh, you're the best. Can you do sprouts too while you're at it? Twin Brook Acres, 12 Celsius is about 10 Fahrenheit, I think. Whoa. Yeah, no, I had enough of that this winter with these cold temps. And just for a quick shout out, you know, because I'm delirious. That's why I don't even know what I'm saying tonight. But I made it. Thank you to everyone. 500 subscribers. Whew, can't believe it. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. I'm definitely going to do something for my subscribers. Within a week, I should know what I'm doing, but we'll definitely either do like a giveaway, some type of celebratory thing for reaching a milestone. I think I'm 507 before I went live tonight. So it's just amazing the support that I've been getting. It's been absolutely awesome. I know exactly where I was. Isn't that something? It was Friday, or like 12:07 or 12:57. I have to look at my text messages. And it said I had 500 subscribers. So the first person that I texted, well, actually called, was my older son, because he's very supportive about YouTube. And then I texted Jay, and I texted Jimmy at work. And then I called my daughter, and then nothing. So, needless to say, yeah, it's been a lot of work, but I like it. And hopefully it just keeps going up and up and up. So Twin Brook Acres says, congrats on 500. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Proud Mom says, yay, I'm so happy for you, Mel. Oh, Proud Mom, thank you so much. My subscribers I've had. And like my first giveaway at 100 was like terrible. I had like individual things put out. I don't really want to make this a really long story. And a channel, Terry knows about it, from Organic Raw Roots Farm. They just kind of took advantage of me because I was new and put all their subscribers on there. So my first like giveaway, I gave away like 25 things. But this is 500. I don't want any screw ups. Only the people that support me and are in my lives or comment on my videos. But I just have to think like what I want to, you know, give away. Oh, am I going to say this wrong? Because if I do, please forgive me. Is it said Malenga? Malenga, it says just joined. Watch and you're going in the back. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Who in here can be a moderator? because Boone is not in here. I need to make somebody a moderator. You said it right. Oh, I did. Ooh. But welcome, welcome. We're just talking about how my plants got destroyed today. You know, the dogs had a free-for-all and smashed my seedlings and destroyed my onions that I've never grown before. But happy to have you here. I am so sad for you about your plants. Yeah, it's not an all total loss, thank goodness, on that. But I did lose about definitely a full tray. I counted the cups. I even took pictures. I mean, I probably lost like, let me see, how many cups fit in a tray? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18 cups. And then I lost my onions. You know, that's what's left of my onions. It looks like a cat went through the onions. And then, you know, some seedlings. What are you going to do? The dogs were getting ornery. Oh, Terry says, what's going on? I'll help you. Terry, can you moderate? Because Boone is not in here tonight. I will make you a moderator in case it gets busy. It may not tonight. But let me see. Twinbrook Acres says, have to head out. My day starts early tomorrow. Take care, all. Oh, thank you, Twinbrook Acres, for being here on a little bit of a slower Sunday night. Thank you for all the support, and stay tuned for the 500 subscriber giveaway. What am I going to give away? I don't know when. I don't know anything yet because it all just happened like Friday, and I'm just super excited and just want to thank everyone for all the support, watching the videos, hitting the thumbs up. Really appreciate it. Chris is right. Oh, sorry, I think I missed one. I would have been bummed. My seeds are in my dining room too, and it would be devastating to lose some. All that work. CB, seriously, I was pissed. Like, I went to the back door and I'm like, Jimmy, like, Houston, we have a problem. And he came in and he was speechless. And I was like, oh my God. So, yeah, I just wasn't a happy camper about it. But I think I might be okay because there were like long cherry tomatoes and Gobstopper. I'm looking because the broken cups are down the other end. Gobstopper. So I said I might just do a quick inventory and maybe quick do a seed tray. Because even my banana peppers, I don't know, I think I got 1 or 2. So a few things that didn't work out or got demolished by dogs today. Maybe there's some time and I'll just slap it in a seed tray. We'll see what happens. But I really appreciate that because, yeah, that's hard. I was really worried about my, as a matter of fact, it's up here. Let me grab it. Hold on. Just for proof. This is what they did to an eggplant that's no longer alive and with us any longer. But this, I'm not sure if this is going to make it. I didn't take it out of the cup. They didn't exactly smash the cup. But they smashed the chamomile, and I kind of don't know what to do. Like, leave it alone. Oh, say piece coming out of the chamomile. Oh no, chamomile takes so long too to get it to germinate. I'm just going to tuck that back down there. I don't know. I'm just going to put it under the light, give it some water, and hope it takes. But I might do another cup of chamomile. That's like one of my new things. 2 of my new things I was going to do this year was onions and chamomile, and the dogs demolished it. So, oh my goodness. But yeah, good night, Twinbrook Acres. Thank you for coming. And thank you, Terry, for doing that for me. I appreciate it. Dogs in the doghouse. Yes. And you know what's weird? Jimmy's dog's like afraid of everything, and she never really wants to go out, and then she'll want to go out. She only wanted to go out today because there was somebody out there. And as soon as we opened the door for her to go out, she heard the machine running and she wouldn't go out the door. But she was in here in the dining room going back and forth, pacing. And then you know, I don't think it's just Trinity's fault. I think all three of them were culprits. You know, my dogs are smaller, so I think they got on that bottom shelf. I think between her, Trinity's tail, and coming back and forth and stomping on things that were on the floor, just all three of them are guilty. So all three dogs are in the doghouse. I was ticked. I'm like, get away from me. I'm not talking to you. My two, though, I can handle my two. I put my two right in a little crate that I have for them if they ever do anything wrong. I didn't catch them in the act. So that's tough. It's all like having a kid. Two kids. If you didn't see them doing it. So I told Trin to get on the couch, go lay down, and I put my two in the crate so I didn't have to worry about anything else, so I could get back in here and suck back up some of the dirt, because there was dirt everywhere. There still is. There's dirt even underneath the shelves. Like, they just had a free-for-all. Let me see. Terry's saying hit the thumbs up. Okay, dogs in the doghouse. I read that one. I check my seedlings every morning. Like, did you grow overnight? Laugh out loud. CB. Yo, we could so relate. Every night I'm like with the water bottle, misting them because of the light, making sure they got enough water. And then I come out in the morning and it looks dry. And I'm like, yeah, I'm obsessing over my plants. I'm obsessing. Sunset Hosta Farm. What are you growing back there? Everything. And hello, welcome. Welcome. This is a lot of like Brandywine pink tomatoes, Black Prince tomatoes, purple Russian tomatoes. All types of tomatoes are over here. I was trying to organize just the other day to up top with some brassicas, but you can't really see them. Maybe you can if I tilt it. Up there is the brassicas. And then let me refix this. I'm so sorry. So yeah, I moved it like black cherry tomato. All these are tomatoes, and then all my jalapenos, and I only got like 2 shishito peppers and 2 banana plants, so I definitely have to plant some more of them. And the bottom was my onions, all my herbs, and you know, I know you're just getting in here, but 3 dogs kind of had a field day and broke lots of cups and dirt went everywhere, so I have to redo some things, but hopefully I will survive. But welcome. It's nice to have you. Chris says doggy jail. If you get a chance, check out her Instagram. You all have to be patient with me. Ever since last summer hit, I've been such a slacker on my Instagram. But I have like this app that tells you like where your subscribers are at, and I'll usually post the numbers, occasional picture, but I really got to get on the ball with my Instagram. I've just been so busy. You know, and I'm still like extremely sad. If you saw my video about the needy homesteader, it's my girl. So I put the video out the day after, like the next morning, because I couldn't do it the day that Proud Mom told me about, and she didn't tell me. I was like, whatever it is, don't tell me. I have to go get blood work with my son in the city, and I don't want to be anxious. And she didn't tell me. And then because of the virus, I had to stay out in my car, and I started to watch, and I knew to just turn it off. And I bawled my eyes. I just cried. So, and you know, I know some other channels like Justin Rhodes stepped up, and they just did a video yesterday, and literally like pictures of the vehicle, and it really looks like the passenger side took the worst damage. It's just terrible, and you can see her leg is so bruised. Like, my heart is with her and her family. It's just such a sad thing. I already donated, and I didn't put the video out for any clicks or likes, by no means. I put the video out because, let me tell you, Heather is like the sweetest woman ever. And when I started getting my toe wet in YouTube, she was like right there to be like, get that picture down. It looks too sexy. You don't want trouble. Just different horror stories, just, you know, thickening up my skin. I just love Heather. And I did see her Instagram picture last night that she had to do 6 things, and she accomplished all 6 things. So I congratulated her. I said, you got this, Mama. You're going to come back even bigger and stronger. So we're going to change the subject on that one, because I'm heartbroken. You know, you become very close with people and they become part of your family, and it's just really hard to separate, from that. So if you haven't seen that video or you haven't donated, even if you can't afford to donate, what you could really do to help her out, and her GoFundMe, her son started, and it's really moving up there. I think it was like 270 or 280 as of yesterday. But even if you just go over and subscribe and pick a playlist and go to bed, but turn the volume down on the playlist, she'll still get a paycheck for that. So whatever you can do to help, that would be fantastic. So I just wanted to put that out there about the needy homesteader, that she is still weighing on my heart pretty heavy. And, I just keep praying for her. Let me see. Are you still going or doing those garden beds you did last year? Organic Raw Roots Farm. My friend Jay bought me 8 galvanized raised beds. I don't live where I lived before. You know that. So for Christmas, he bought them for me, and the ground was just rototilled today out in the yard, so I can put these beds in. I have to call tomorrow to the farm and see about getting the dirt delivered. And he had a procedure done, so I'll be flying solo because he can't lift anything for 6 months. So maybe I can get my son up here to help me. We'll see. Living Simple Homestead and Outdoors. If these are not Tara, post Living Simple Homestead Outdoors link or anyone else's link. Great guy, great guy. If you have not looked at his videos or checked out his channel or subscribed, please go over and do so. You just know when you make a connection with somebody. Look at me and Proud Mom, just kind of knew we were soul sisters. The same with me and Free, we just clicked. And definitely Miss Mama, Judith, we cannot leave her out. So yeah, I'm going to end up making his pizza. But Living Simple Homestead and Outdoors said, I love your setup, Melody. Thank you. I did it this way for a couple years, really one shelf. But, I planted a lot more this year. Jimmy just asked me that. Was it because of all the 8 beds? And I said, no. I'll show you really quickly. When I did the videos on the sustainable seed companies, the bug out seed bag, I did say that I would plant. And that's why I have so many extra plants from these 2 companies. These 2 companies right here, that's why I have extra plants. And so that I could give an honest review, I did promise my subscribers that I would plant some of the seeds and then tell you if they germinate and if they're working. So that if you do go back and look at that video and you're thinking about, storing some seeds, these are for storing for an emergency. Could you imagine? This one is the bug out seed bag right here. And this is the actual farm. Sustainable Seed Company is the name. And this one was Clack's Garden. And it's keeping in a cool, dry place for up to 25 years. So that's why I have a lot of extra plants. For the new subscribers that are here, you can go back and take a look. I did a review on these, and then that's why I have extra seeds. I will say one thing right out the gate. Pretty sure it's this company right here. And I'm going to get one just for proof. Let's just grab this one. Okay, Clack's Garden and Vegetables. When I did my MI Gardener seed order, there was only certain things available, so I didn't have any beefsteak tomatoes. Look at how great the beefsteak tomatoes are doing. So this is the company. This is what they're looking like so far. Really, really good. It is in a clear container. You can actually see roots starting. So far, so good. I mean, I have a cookie sheet. Yes, I said a cookie sheet. I have plants on a cookie sheet because I don't have enough bottom trays. But yeah, so far, all the beefsteak tomatoes are doing quite well. And the ones that are a little bit smaller, I moved to the front. And that is from the company that lasts 25 years. So if you're new to the channel, you can go back and take a look at the videos. But that's why I have a lot of extra seeds. so that I could do an honest review on both and tell you what my opinion is, if you should buy it or not. Yeah, can you please put Heather's YouTube up? That would be awesome. Thank you. Terry, I didn't even think of that. Terry's going to post from Organic Raw Roots Farm. She hasn't been in here in a while. We go way back. She's going to post Heather, which is the Needy Homesteader, Heather to me. She's going to post her page. So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And, you know, maybe just if you can donate, that's great. I did. If you can't donate, you can subscribe. You can put a like to all her videos. You can pick a playlist and just let it run in the background if you're like busy cleaning or something, or actually watch her videos. She's very informative. If you don't know how to bake and stuff like that, and she is the queen of canning. Let me try to say that again. Such a sweetheart too. Such a sweetheart. But great idea. I wish I would have thought of that. Duh. But yeah, so Terry will post a link, and if you're not subscribed to her, please go over and subscribe. You really are, you know, making a contribution to someone that really needs all of our help. Let me see. So great idea, Terry. Thank you for thinking for me. Hello, Muddy Boots Gardener. I love you, my friend. It's hard on Saturday. Your lives are now Saturday, like 5 o'clock. And I ended up, the first two I missed because I've been super busy. But I am going and watching it and leaving you a comment. So don't be mad at me. I still love you. Her GoFundMe is now at 404,616 now, says Proud Mom. Talk about a community that came together. Like, just mind-blowing. And once Justin Rhodes put his video out yesterday, I just knew it would go from 2 up. I just knew it. Because he said, once you never have to worry about money, it just makes life so much easier. And her road is going to be very hard. And I'm pretty sure she doesn't own her house. She would still have to pay mortgage. And I don't know about a life insurance policy. I just know the driver was uninsured. So I am so relieved and so proud of the gardening community, the homesteaders, from what I know of, you know, and all the canners and anybody that, you know, donated and has been helping that cause. I'm so proud of each and every single person. I know life is hard and some people financially can't afford it, and that's understandable. Just click her playlist and let her videos run, and she will still get a paycheck when she gets out of the hospital and get back to her babies. She will still get a paycheck. So it's just amazing. YouTube can have some pitfalls, maybe with some trolls that come into lives sometimes. I've had it happen twice, but I think YouTube overall is a really good platform. You meet great people along the way that end up becoming like family. It's just amazing. Super proud of everybody for the amount of money that, you know, that's being raised to help her. I just didn't feel as if the day when I made the video about what was going on and how I felt, that it was my place to say, like, her husband was, you know, instantly killed. I mean, it gives me chills right now. I just didn't feel as if that was my place to do that. But now that the story's getting out and people are all now hearing about it, it's a little bit of a different story, but lots and lots of prayers. Let me see. Michael Sherman Gardening, Woodworking. Good evening, Melody. Good evening, my friend. How are you? Muddy Boots Gardener, isn't your show on tonight? Muddy Boots says, hello, Organic Raw Roots Farm. Yeah. She has the link up. If you are not subscribed, please go subscribe. Everybody's saying hello. Proud Mom 1966, I'm fine. Howdy, everyone. Okay, Heather's website was just put up. I think those grow lights in the background is causing a high-pitched whistle interference with your microphone. What? It is highly annoying. Just wanted to let you know. Does anybody else have hearing that? Because my lights are on every Sunday. And no one's ever said that. And these are not like really expensive light bulbs. They're just little grow bulbs. But is anybody else hearing any buzzing or noise? It's okay as long as you have me in your thoughts. I'm okay, sis. Love ya. Oh, Muddy Boots Gardner. You're like the best. Michael Sherman Gardening said such a tragedy. She has such a long and difficult recovery. Yes, she does. No, you gave me such a hard time, so I'm going to do what you said. When the show comes back on, I'm going to DVR it. And Chris is saying, nope. Muddy Boots Gardner is saying, yes, hissing. Hopefully you can all still see me. How's that? Did it go away? Proud Mom said, I don't hear it. Chris says he doesn't hear it. But Muddy Boots Gardner said, yes, a hissing. Don't forget to close the curtains. Chris said, I know. Try turning up your volume. My volume's all the way up. Oh, look who it is. Wide Family Farm. How are you? Hey. Welcome. But yeah, so for the newbies that are coming in, there's my girl, Red Road Homestead. Hi, honey. It's okay that you're late. It's okay. A little bit. I don't think it's the lights. It's something else. Maybe it's this program that I'm using. I don't know tonight. Hopefully you can bear with it. I don't know what the hissing would be. That's odd. Should I move this back a little bit? But anyway, if you can all just manage, if there's some type of hissing going on. Wide Family Farm. Yeah, so again, a great big shout out. Thank you to everyone. 500 subscribers. 507 now. So we're going to do a little something special. Probably like within a week or so. Michael Sherman Gardening says, oh, well, I can tolerate it. Laugh out loud. Well, good. Glad to know, because I didn't even know what was going on. Well, do you have a lot of seeds started? I do. And I had a catastrophe that happened today. The raised beds, the guy was here to rototill the yard to where the 8 beds are going to go, and I guess the dogs must have freaked out. All 3 of them were culprits, but I had smashed cups on the floor, dirt everywhere, smashed ceilings. They're smashed. And, I said I wanted to do some different things that I don't normally do, which is like chamomile, onions, and this is what's left to my Walla Walla onions, which is this row back there. There's nothing there, and then there's like a little patch. So yep, my onions are toast, and hopefully my chamomile will make it, because some of it's ripped out. I was trying to tuck it back in. I don't know. So they killed some Rosa Blanca eggplants, just fabulous. Well, March 15th is my set date to start my indoor seeding, says Muddy Boots Gardener. I just think herbs, though, take a while. Like, I started some brassicas at the end of January, if you saw those videos, and the herbs. I mean, I started the chamomile, and look at how small it is still. So, and sage was taking a while. And, yeah. But the cilantro was like that. And I was kind of like, oh, I probably shouldn't have planted that so soon. Oh, man, well, onions are pretty resilient. That's what they say. I don't think they're resilient. A big dog got into them, and 2 little Yorkies, and they're like toast. And you know what's weird? The one row I added more seeds because I didn't know as it grows up, you're supposed to trim it. Didn't know that. And yeah, so I don't think it's going to be salvageable. Everyone's saying hello. I'm so Rosemary this year. Muddy Boots Gardener. Muddy Boots Gardener, you and me both. And I didn't have, no, I think I did have seeds, and I was scared to start it. So I saved my rosemary in a planter from last spring, summer. And then I had like a baby one. I brought them in and put them in the bay window that's in the living room. And that's the south facing window. So they're both still alive. Both still alive. So I may not have to plant that. But I want to learn to see if rosemary here in Pennsylvania, 7B, if it can tolerate the winter. So that I know. Because if that's the case, I might put one down, you know, in the ground or in the bed. And just leave one grow out there. I still didn't grow my lemon balm yet. I'm so glad you just said that, Money Boots. Okay, so Money Boots is saying hello to everyone. So yeah, great big shout out. Thank you to everyone for pushing me over that 500 subscribers. This has been an absolute pleasure. A lot of hard work, but I made such amazing friends along the way. So for the people that are just coming in, I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. And yeah, we'll do something to celebrate. We will celebrate. I'm doing some in the ground and some pots indoors. Okay. I planted a lot of basil, sage, and thyme and lemon balm. I didn't think about rosemary. I thought about rosemary, but apparently you got to do like a 2-week process of the seed of getting it ice cold, then you go and plant it. So I don't know. It's very confusing to me. I don't have any lemon balm for this year, unfortunately. I wish I did. I don't have any of those seeds. Muddy Boots Gardener, I just subbed to you, says Proud Mom. Yay. Proud Mom has an Instagram. She likes to can. I told her she should start a YouTube because she's like a prepper. You know, with all her jarred up chicken and all kinds of stuff she does. But, you know, she now has the hang of Instagram. I don't know. She's awfully busy. She takes care of her mom and her husband's mom that are seniors, so that's a lot of work. Cool, 500 is awesome. I'm at about 68 or so. I know, Michael Sherman, when my whole world was falling apart and you sent me that stove, I mean, I shouted you out all the time. It's just, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work of being consistent with videos. And that's why if I see somebody new, I know the mistake that I made by going like this instead of like that. And I try to tell them to help them out, you know. But I have been doing a video every day for the, what's the title that I have? I have to think again. Tips and tricks for beginning gardeners. Little tips, little tricks. I did do a short today, dog life, which will show you dirt all over and broken cups. So I might very well post that tomorrow. So I don't know, since the Needy Homesteader situation, the Heather situation happened, I just couldn't post. I just couldn't. I had to take a hot minute for myself. And then, you know, I had a couple backups, to be quite honest with you, on some tips and tricks, so I uploaded that. But we'll get back on the ball. I made a chicken for Sunday dinner and I didn't upload the video, so I don't know. I might upload that tomorrow. Just stay with me. I'm a little scatterbrained. I'm just super tired. I really pushed my limits this year on the amount of seeds that I planted, and I think it just overwhelmed me, you know. And then when I came in today and saw everything smashed, I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. You know, y'all feel my pain if you're planting your babies. You're like, watch them every second, let alone bad dogs. But what I am going to do is just a couple things that didn't work for me, which I'm really shocked, because I got when I did my MI Gardener seeds, and I did that video, how do you say it? Shishito? If I'm saying that wrong, somebody please correct me. I think it's shishito peppers. I ended up ordering 2 packs of them and they came in, but literally one germinated. I think you can get a lot off of one plant, but I'm not going to take my chances. I'm going to do like another whole row of shishito peppers, and my banana peppers, I only got like 1 or 2 that germinated. So I think there's still time. The problem here is the reason why I'm looking over here is because you'll see what I'm up against. here's my seed tray. This is all transplanted and one decided to come up. And then I have the rest of those to plant. This was sitting here waiting to be transplanted. Well, actually, this was on the bottom and the dog smashed it. And I have 1, 2, 3 other trays that still need to be up-potted. So I'm a little overwhelmed. But I have to make the time, set it aside to do more banana peppers, shishito peppers, and probably some gobstoppers. And I'm going to do another chamomile, you know, because of what the dogs destroyed. I'm not going to bother doing a few of the eggplants because it just is what it is. I'll have eggplants, but they just take so long. So mad dash, you know, run, and then I see that disaster. But the good news is it was just an exhausting day today. The gentleman charged $150. He had a smaller tiller, but it's tilled, and my beds are stacked. It's 2 small little videos that I could get for you. You know, it's a little bit on the younger side, and, you know, got to watch putting people on YouTube if they don't want to be on there. But he was cool about it. I just did it very quickly. But when I said we're almost at the end, I thought we were at the end because he tilled it this way. But then when he was done, he tilled it this way. So now I have to call the farm and get a dirt delivery. So it's just go, 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 go. But I'm glad that it's tilled. But I thought that was a little pricey when could have just rented it for like $80. But whatever. You know, the full-size one. But at least it's done. It's one step closer to putting the beds in. I have to get all the grass out. Probably, I don't know. Can somebody help me out? I need to know this question. Do I put down cardboard still? I put the bed on top and then the gardening paper. Somebody's got to help me out here because I have no idea. Says Muddy Boots Gardener said, "Thank you, proud mom. I used to be micro farmer." He sure did, and then changed his name. I can't believe he was starting all over. Put it in your freezer. It acts like a winter. It acts like winter. Tricks the seed. Yeah, but it just scared me though, Tara. It just made me like a little intimidated. So Terry says, put your rosemary seeds in the freezer. It acts like winter. Tricks the seeds. Would that work? Yes, absolutely. That's what they're referring to. Proud Mom says, yup, they both live with us, so I am always busy. She sure is. Be right back. Hubby is home. Need to give him his dinner. Okay. Just sub to you at Muddy Boots Gardener. Thank you, Michael Sherman. Living Simple Homestead. You won't be hungry, Melody. That's the idea. Right there. Key word, I won't be hungry. Tonight when I made meat sauce, I was pulling peppers out of the freezer from last season. And we all know what a summer I had last year, losing my home and everything. We're not going to go all into that. If you're new here, go back and maybe watch a few lives or whatever. Michael Sherman, Gardner, he sent me a stove. Oh, I tell you, the homesteading gardening community, people are just, you know, great, great people. But I did go through a lot. But this isn't one of those bummer type of lives. This is an exciting live because I made it to 500 subscribers. But no, I just felt so proud. Like I had a couple different peppers I could choose from out of the freezer. Because Jimmy wanted some meat sauce over pasta. So yeah, it's awesome. So I just want to see how much I could grow. Plus there is a method to my madness, which I said this to free. The extra seeds. Besides to like seed companies so that I could give an honest review, you know. And I did show you how the beefsteak tomatoes are doing from Clack's Gardens, doing good. But if something goes wrong outside or one of the plants get blight, I wanted concessions. So if I'm saying that correctly, because you know I'm not the perfect gardener, I just like to garden. But yeah, so I think that's the other thing that I was trying to do. Plant more. If something goes wrong, boom, pull the one out, put the next one in. That's the idea. I want to just keep going. And that's what I did the one year. Maybe not to this extent, but that was the first year I did seeds. So This will be my third season, so 2 seasons ago. And I was picking tomatoes until November. It was kind of seasonably warm. But yeah, I was like sick of picking tomatoes. So that's another big reason for all this. And to give the honest review about the seed vaults and the bug out seed company. But it's a lot. Like, I kid you not, it's giving me anxiety. Ugh. Anyway, so yeah, just lots to do. I wish somebody like lived close to me and would want to sit at the table and shoot the breeze, you know, and help me up pot some plants because there's a lot. But yes, I will be doing a lot of food. I don't like gardening paper or fabric. Okay, did I miss that? Because I really need an answer to that one. I don't like gardening paper or fabric. Okay, but the grass was just tilled today, so I don't want it to come back. I put the cardboard down first, says Red Road Homestead. Okay. Michael Sherman Gardening says 8 inches or more of straw will help keep. I can't get straw in this area at all, unfortunately, because I know that keeps the weeds down. That's what he's saying, and no need to till. Just add more hair straw. Right. Jason Avers, hello. You got some mighty full shelves, Mel. I do. Thank you for joining. Hello, Michael. Stop your yard to show the love. Oh, that was nice of Muddy Boots Gardener. Hi, Homer, they're saying. I only have 24 mortgage lifters started. I have a lot of tomatoes started. Oh my goodness. Tubby Guy Outdoors. Hello. Hey, Red Road Homestead, stop by your yard also to show the love. Muddy Boots Gardener. And that's what I love about my subscribers. You know, Terry's feeding her husband dinner. She was modding because Boone's not in here tonight. You know, so we'll see what we can do about somebody that could post some links. But again, how about that? Hubby Guy Outdoors says, sorry I'm late, hon. You're fine. Super fine. Everyone's fine. Straw. Yeah, Michael Sherman Gardening. I cannot get straw around here. So I don't know. I don't know. I have to go out. I have to break through what he tilled and pick out the grass clumps. But I have the fabric paper and I have cardboard. So I was wondering, should I do both? Because I also want to encourage the worms. I mean, after this, it won't be a no-till beds, but people are saying hello to Tubby. I used wood shavings to keep the weeds down. Just have to turn them once in a while. The grass in the yard was just rototilled today. The 8 beds are just stacked up off to the side. It was rototilled. It wasn't raked through though, and now I need to know what the next step is. Basically what I'm saying, since you're just jumping in here, do I put down cardboard after I pick up the clumps of grass that he rototilled? Because I don't want the grass to come back. Do I put down cardboard? Do I put down the fabric inside the bed? That was the question. Tubby Guy Outdoors saying hello. Everyone's saying hello to everyone. Gardener, I get it. I'm a little slow, laugh out loud. Living Simple Homestead and Outdoorsman said hello to Tubby Guy Outdoors. Yeah, Tubby Guy Outdoors. Do me a favor, my fine friend. If you could do me a good solid. Because I can't post the links. And Terry was on here. Unless just Jason Avers. Jason Avers, are you up for posting some links? I wanted Tubby Guy Outdoors. If you could go over and subscribe to Living Simple Homestead and Outdoors. Amazing. You're going to love him. And you got to go see his deep dish pizza and a cast iron pan. I'm stealing the recipe. And I'm going to tag his name in the title. Make sure to overlap the cardboard really well or the grass will find its way through. Thank you. Okay, so I do put it down. Hello, Michael Sherman. Thank you for subbing, my friend. Of course I will. Thank you, Tubby Guy. I appreciate it. Thank you, girl. I appreciate the love. Listen, you stick with me. We'll get you up there. Yeah. So Tubby Guy Outdoors. I would like you to meet Living Simple Homestead Outdoors. Kind of new to my channel. I've only watched a few videos and just did his first live, and I missed it. I was taking a shower. I thought he was in Canada, but he's not. I have to think again where he said he was from. It's not anywhere close by, so total time change. And I didn't get a notification, but he did his first live. I rewatched it. He did amazing, and I really think you two will like each other. Well, I think everybody will like each other, but I think Tubby Guy and him, you'll get it later. I know, I see the flag, I can barely see it. Newfoundland, Canada. Okay, yeah. So I was partly right. I said Canada, but and I missed it. I got him 5'10" now. Yes, you're 5'10", Living Simple Homestead and Outdoors. Now you're past me because I'm 5'07". But I'm just happy that I made it to 500 subscribers. I'm still doing this YouTube thing and loving every minute of it. Like I said, I've made some amazing friends. Thank you, Jason Avers. If you can put up Michael Sherman Gardening, everybody's links, that would be awesome. I really appreciate it. I think Boone's taking the night off this week, and that's okay. I love my girl. Thank you, Jason, Tubby Guy said. So, yeah. And if you're new here, and you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, it won't cost you anything. You notice I've been saying that. Well, I say that occasionally in some of my videos. Hit the subscribe button. I just think it gets a little old. So, yeah. Thank you for subbing to all of you. My live is still up, Melody. We have an awesome community. We sure do. Yeah, you can go over and watch his very first live. I thought he did amazing. To all of you. He's saying thank you to everyone for subscribing. Tracy, I don't want to butcher the name. Is it Brennan? Welcome. Wants to know, so what do you have growing behind you? I have brassicas growing, which is like cabbage, green cabbage, the red cabbage. This is all tomatoes. Sorry, but the grow lights are off because there's some type of buzzing going on. All tomatoes, different types of peppers, serrano chili peppers, jalapeno peppers, shishito, banana sweet peppers. I have some leeks down at the bottom growing. And over here is different types of peppers. This is some of my herbs where my finger's pointing that I was able to salvage today from the dogs running through my pots. These are all different types of, this is Jubilee tomatoes, Amish tomatoes, homesteading tomatoes. And, I have some Abe Lincolns growing. I have Abe Lincoln tomatoes. Yeah, so lots of tomatoes, peppers, herbs, some brassicas. We'll see how I make out with the cabbages. The neighbor asked Jimmy today, and lots of eggplants. Wanted to know, is she planting cabbage just like random when the ground was getting tilled? And I'm like, well, why did he ask that? Is he worried about the cabbage moths? Because his wife has a little teeny tiny garden, but it's really cute. I'm gonna video it one day for you. When you have kids and your kids grow up, like those little wooden playhouses. Well, I guess with the virus and everything, she must have suddenly gardened, and they used the playhouse as a garden. I thought that was original. So I'm gonna have to video that. But he just came out and wanted to know if I was growing cabbage. And Jimmy said, well, I think he's German or Polish or something. He must like cabbage. So I'm definitely going to share with all my neighbors for putting up with my lights. I have to shut the curtains because the neighbor behind me had surgery to knee replacement. So she can't go up the steps to go to bed. She's younger than I am. So I just close the curtains at night. And I open them in the morning. And this morning I didn't. And I'm thinking maybe the curtains being closed and the machinery running out back is what set the dogs off, and they just stomped everything. Let me see. Okay, but welcome again though, Tracy. And if you're new here and you have not subscribed, it will not cost you anything. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, links are going around. Tubby Guy says, no problem. Thank you, Proud Mom 1966 from Living Simple Homestead and Outdoors. Tracy says, how many tomato plants did you have last year? It was a lot. How did you keep with the harvest? And tripping the size of my garden this year. I have subscribed for about a month. Really? Huh. Maybe it's because I don't see your comments. I'm not trying to be rude at all. How did I manage last year? Well, you know, I also lost my home last summer. You all know that. And when COVID happened, just because they wanted my unit. Anyway, when I could get a ride down. Initially in spring, I was still living there. So I tried to do what I did was I had quite a few beds of tomatoes. I had some in cages. I was single stemming them. I will tell you this, if you decide to single stem your tomatoes, you need to have a lot of time on your hands because you have to make sure you can get that tomato to keep that plant to keep growing all the way up, and you need very long sticks. I'm not a fan of tomato cages, to be honest, around ones, but I did use some. But they get very wiry and everything gets tangled and you can't figure out, you know, like what's what. But I labeled everything, thank God for that. And we did have 2 hurricanes and they knocked my tomato plants over. And then I had all my sweet peppers in one bed because I don't know if you know this. I'm going to share a little tip and I might repeat it on a video since I'm doing that little series, tips and tricks for new gardeners. Do not plant your hot peppers in with your sweet peppers. It's a big no-no. It mix pollinates, if I'm saying that correctly, and you'll get, yes, funky. Keep your sweet peppers in a separate bed, your hot peppers in a separate bed. Peppers for me last year, whenever I could get a ride down to where I was using their beds, I would go like once a week. Chris can vouch for that because he took me down there a few times. I pulled all the peppers off. And then I might miss 1 week. I went back 2 weeks later and it was all full of peppers again and I just picked them all off. Gardening is a lot of fun. It's a form of therapy for me, but you have to have, you know, time on your hands, and it doesn't matter how good of a gardener you are, some things are going to die. And that's why I have a lot of extra things planted so that I can concession sow. So hopefully that somewhat answered your question without me babbling too much, but yeah, stayed with it. You got it. And make sure that you have flowers wherever your beds are because you need the bees. You want the good positive bugs to come. So you need pollinators. So sunflowers, zinnias, plant them wherever you're gardening and you should just do fine. Someone said to me, like, oh, I forget who it was, says, oh, I'm such a bad gardener. I said, no one has a black thumb. People like to say, I don't have a green thumb, I have a black thumb. Nobody has an actual black thumb. The best gardeners in the world, like Charles Downing, do you think he hasn't made mistakes over the years? Please, and I love him. Love him. I still want his book, but I really want Roots and Refuge's book for my birthday. I don't know. We'll see what happens there. So I'm hoping that that helped in your question. Okay, everybody's still saying subscribe to all, I think. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Living Simple. I managed to get all my peppers and matters frostbitten last year. Oh, yeah, because of the frost. Do be careful. I'm going to tell you a little something that was told to me a long time ago. Hi, I'm Melody. I'm divorced. Been divorced for a long time. My ex-husband's grandfather was 100% Sicilian and he had a beautiful garden. We totally had that in common. And we were sitting and just chit-chatting, and Pop-Up, we called him. Pop-Up had the metal stakes and his plants, tomato plants, went all the way up. And he said to me, you know what, sweetheart, you'll never have to worry about losing a plant if you don't plant before Mother's Day. And that, seriously, I mean, you might get a fluke. Like, I've had a couple flukes where my things were in the ground April 1st and they were perfectly fine. But the weather's so kooky now, it's like, don't trust anything until Mother's Day. Last year, I was smart. I did not put my stuff out, but a lot of my friends did. Some of my subscribers, they didn't even know what hardening off was, which I'll do another video on that this year, and they lost their stuff due to a frost. We're all in a rush to get things going, but the only thing that can handle the temperatures now are cold things. So keep that in mind. Let's see, what am I missing? Canadian Proud, get outdoors. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Everybody's just sharing everybody's links, showing love. And thank you for the gardening questions. That was fun. I didn't mean to insult by, like, you know, welcome, you're new here. I guess you were subscribed. I just don't ever see any comments, so there's like no interaction, but hopefully I helped you out there. Leave me a comment, and yeah. And again, 500 subscribers, 507 tonight, so we're going to do something to celebrate. I'm telling you. Evening Canadian Proud. Hey, how's the night going? Hope everyone is all good. I'm good. Thanks for coming. Let's see. Going well, Canadian yourself. Daffodils, irises, snowdrops, clover, clover, clover. Yes, Jason. That is correct. You're getting a few chunks in here tonight. Sugar, lucky you, says Toby Guy. Yeah, it's funny because sometimes it'll start off really slow and then I get a bunch. I'm really sorry about last week when I suddenly had to get off. You knew I was getting some chest pains. My blood results are not back yet, but I was feeling a little bit better. I just don't want to jinx myself. Good here, still having to stick around the house since the start. Wait a minute. Good here, still having to stick around the house since this started. Just itching for spring to come and get growing. Oh my goodness. Canadian Proud, get outdoors. Feel you there. Totally. Tracy says, you did not insult. Good, I'm glad. And if you have any questions at all, do not hesitate. Gail, Southern Living. Hello, Melody. Hello, Gail. Welcome, welcome. Canadian says, I'm new to your channel. I love this whole gardening community. Amen. Welcome. I am like super duper happy to have you here. You know, I only go live on Sundays. I don't do, I'm not, how do I say this? I used to do videos Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm doing like a little gardening series, so I've been posting every single day. I use this app to go live. Somebody said there was buzzing earlier, but I don't put like people up on a panel, maybe for my 500 subscribers. If I get mail sent to me, I do shout outs that way. I don't just do like shout out videos. I try to do some content to the channel so that people can actually learn a thing or two and want to be interested to stay and stick around. So super happy to have you and very, very grateful that, you know, I can't stop talking about it. I can't even believe it. 12:07 on Friday, 500 subscribers. There it was. I was trying to think like exactly what time it was. It was 12:07 and I called my son, Johnny, I have 500 subscribers. So yeah, I'm a little tickled and I think I have every right to be happy and proud of myself. It was a lot of work, a lot of mistakes I made along the way. But like I said, I met amazing people that I considered family now and made some amazing friends. And YouTube is a great community for sure. How are you doing, Gail, Southern Living? What am I saying? Hey, Gail, okay, I am transplanting doormat perennials, but that's different. Yes, Jason. I love you, Jason. It's like getting just like, I don't even know how to explain your video content. It's just super duper deep. Hey, Gail, they're saying, thanks, Jason. Lots of good tips in here, Chris says. Wait, I just found this little button here. I wonder what it does. Oh, the thumbs up. You're funny, Jason. Gail, Southern Living. Congrats, Melody. Thank you, Gail. I will be doing some type of 500 subscriber giveaway. I just don't know when exactly because it's been super hectic, crazy busy here. And the yard was just rototilled. Well, the section of where I'm going to do my beds, that was done today. And the dogs must have freaked out and they demolished some of my plants and got dirt all over, and some things I have to start over, but that's okay. But yeah, I'm super thankful. Really, really thankful. I subscribe to Gail Southern Living. It says Living Simple Homestead and Outdoors. So yeah, I feel like I do a lot of cooking and baking when it's cold here, you know, but this year is going to be different. Jay got me 2 row covers, thank God, because that's another tip. If you want to do broccoli, Brussels sprouts, green cabbage, red cabbage, anything in the Brassica family, I highly suggest you get a row cover, because the cabbage moths are terrible. My cabbages were so big the one year and they weren't even forming a head because the cabbage moths were terrible. So Jay got me 2 row covers, and everybody say lots of prayers for a speedy recovery for Jay. And a big thank you for all the help that he's done along the way. You know, we're friends. He likes to bust my chops. I'm like, 500 subscribers. Just like, you're welcome. Like, he's did all the work. No. But Jay helps me out a lot. So what did he do? Oh, the 2 row covers. So that's going to come in handy with some cabbages. I didn't even start Brussels sprouts yet. But I'm going to be able to have like an amazing fall garden. And I'm looking forward to winter, even though I can't stand the cold. I'm going to be planting lots of spinach and like cilantro, that type of stuff. I want to see if I can provide myself with enough greens for the whole winter. So that'll be coming up for this winter. And he got me the hoops. He got me 2 sets of hoops. So thank you, Jay. Super excited. I get to have a longer growing season now because of that. I'm just hoping that I put the beds down right and what needs to go underneath them down correctly. I hope the idea I have in my head, I'll do some type of reveal on how it's going to look. I don't know about getting a cattle panel here. I really don't. I still have to work on that. So you're going to have to bear with me, because this whole operation is run by me and just only me. I don't have any help. I was going to have help for shoveling the dirt into the beds, but now I don't have that. So yeah, I have to call the farm tomorrow and see about a delivery on dirt. So wish me luck, because once the beds are put in the spots they're in, I can't move them. You all know that, right? So anyway, you know, I'm pretty chipper considering I lost quite a bit of like plants today, I think. I think it's, you know, I'm just super proud of myself that I stuck with it. You know, I didn't have everybody supporting me when it came to YouTube. I still don't have, I have some family members that aren't even subscribed. Are you kidding me? I just am flying by the seat of my pants and doing this on my own with luck and help from friends and other YouTubers, and just having great subscribers. So again, thank you, thank you, thank you. That's too early for that, Chris. Happy Easter. My birthday falls on Easter, which Miss Judith says is very, oh, no, it was Free. Free said it was very holy. I just want to interrupt. I know I'm going to fall behind on comments just for a minute. You know, when I did the video of the books that Free sent me, it came late. I looked atrocious. I know. Do you ever just feel like, I don't even know if I'm going to say this right. I'm just going to tell you the story. The night that the books came and I did the video and I posted it, and I was just looking over like the Bible and Our Daily Bread, and I just want to share something with you. I kid you not. Just bear with me. Don't anybody sign off. As soon as I opened up Our Daily Bread from Free, my amazing subscriber, who sent me some awesome religious reading material, it might be the proper way to say it. As soon as I opened it up, guess what it took me to? You ready? Hear me out for just a minute. Preserves. While I was cleaning out the garden in preparation for spring planting, I pulled up a large clump of winter weeds and leaped into the air. A venomous copperhead snake lay hidden in the undergrowth just below my hand. An inch lower and I would have grabbed it by mistake. I saw its colorful markings As soon as I lifted the clump, the rest of it was coiled in the weeds between my feet. When my feet hit the ground a few feet away, I thanked God I hadn't been bitten. And I wondered how many other times he had kept me from dangers I never knew were there. God watches over his people. Moses told the Israelites as they prepared to enter the promised land, the Lord himself goes before you and will be with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. And then it says, last but not least, sometimes difficult things happen that we may not understand, but we can also reflect on the number of times God has preserved us without ourselves ever being aware. Like, as soon as I opened the book, that's exactly where it took me to. And then it just gives you a little prayer at the bottom. It says, Faithful Father, thank you for watching over me every day. Please give me grace to walk closely with you in everything I do today. Is that like coincidental? You know, I'm a gardener and she sends me religious material that I really, really love. And I opened it and it went right to this page. So I hope you don't mind that I read that little story about, you know, cleaning out the garden and almost grabbed a copperhead snake. I just thought that was amazing. So thank you, Free. I don't know, that just touched me and I was just like, wow. Took me right, I'm a gardener and she sends me the books and it takes me right to that page. I don't know. Maybe I'm just, you know, reading too much into a great message, Melody. Oh, thank you, Gail. Thank you. Let's see what I have missed. I have family not subscribed to me as well. Yeah, my daughter is not even subscribed to me. I mean, you know, hello. Welcome to my world. Michael Sherman, gardening, gotta go eat supper. See you later, all. Bye. Thank you for coming. Come around a little bit more often. I have family not subscribed to me as well. I just read that. I only have 5 family members subscribed. Only 2 of them watch regularly, and one of them is my ex-wife, says Jason Avers. Oh, Jason, you're so funny. I love you. Hello at Canadian Proud Get Outdoors. Canadian Proud waving back. Jason Avers, isn't that funny? My mom watches. That's about it. My mother-in-law and sister-in-law watch some, says Gail. I subscribe to your channel at Canadian Proud Get Outdoors. Great message, Melody. Copperheads are sneaky little snakes, no rattlers. Lurk on nerves. I know, but it was just the point of the message. Laugh out loud. Once we can get out and about this season, big plans for our channel. I'm learning video by video. You know, Canadian Proud Get Outdoors. That's how we do it. I mean, I still don't have an editing software and I'm still doing it. I'm extremely grateful because last I checked I was 507. I don't know where I'm at now, but I made it to 500 subscribers and I made so many mistakes. So stay with it. You're doing great. Jason Avers says, and they don't bolt like cottons usually do. And I was trying to catch up on some comments. And Living Simple Homestead and Outdoors said subscribed at Canadian Proud Get Outdoors. Yeah, so I think it's an amazing community. And I don't know. I just thought that this was, I think I might have said to someone like, wow, that was crazy. This was the little book out of the 2 other ones that she sent me. And it took me right to, like, I could just literally click and it takes me right to Preserve. And I just thought the message was really good. So I don't ever usually make my channel politics or religious. I don't want to, you know, shove anything down anybody's face. But, you know, that just touched my heart. So we all know where I stand. Canadian Proud Get Outdoors says, thank you. Much love. Picked you up, Canadian Proud, says Tubby Guy Outdoors. So yeah, my subscribers are awesome. And like I said, I don't even have a video software and I'm still doing it. I make flubbers and mistakes, or it's like take 1 ends up being take 10. especially sometimes in the gardening. See, when it's gardening season, oh yeah, that happens a lot sometimes. But, you know, as time goes on, things will get better. I don't know about my birthday, like what's going to happen, if I'm going to end up being able to get a laptop or not. I don't know. We'll have to see. But that's the reason why I don't, for the new people, for why I don't have editing software, is my laptop's a little bit older and it won't take an editing software, so I have to upgrade. So yeah, so that's where that's at. Laugh out loud, I don't make a video without take 10s. This time I kid you not, sometimes, oh, what was it? I think it's still in my phone. I'm not even kidding. I did a video. I did one on pretzels. It's still not even uploaded yet. That was a lot of like pause, a break, or I'm the channel where the little dogs are like barking. I mean, I'm always like, well, if you're on my channel, you know, whenever I want to work, my 2 dogs are like kids. They want to be up my butt, and then they're needy. They want something, you know, because they're little lap dogs, and they'll just start to bark. Like, they see the same mailman since we moved here, and because Trin barks at the mailman, Coco and Sophia bark at the mailman, drives me a little kooky, and it messes up quite a bit of my videos. What really used to mess up my videos is my daughter. She used to call me knowing I was going to do these big canning videos or whatever, because like I said, I cook, preserve, and do all that stuff, mainly when it gets cold and like when all the stuff comes in from the gardens. But yeah, you'll see a lot of recipes, you know, the winter time to keep my channel going. So it's food, bacon, and gardening. But there's an app supplied by Google that's called Duo that you could call each other and talk and see each other's house. And I couldn't get that app to stop letting her get through. I would put it on Do Not Disturb, airplane mode. That app would let her get through. She ruined so many of my videos. So thank you to my daughter for ruining my videos and making me, you know, have to redo them. It's funny. And back to who, like, watches me and who doesn't. I just said that to my niece. I'm like, oh, well, congratulations to me, too. I made it to 500 subs. I'm like, I think it's ridiculous that I have family members that aren't even subscribed. Or you don't even watch, like, my videos. What is that? I know my daughter doesn't. She doesn't want to see me do well, folks. Welcome to my daughter. She's a real pleasant peach. Love her to pieces. Both my sons support what I do. My grandson supports what I do. Jimmy does. My friends do. They might not comment all the time, but, you know, they'll watch. Blew my mind when Jared came in, my youngest, Jared, who's 22. When he popped in and said, hello, everyone, and thank you so much for supporting my mom here on YouTube. Oh, be still in my heart with that boy. I want to put my foot up his rear end about now because I've been trying to text him and call him. I can't get him. You know, he has a girlfriend. You know how that goes. They don't know their moms. But yeah. Good night, proud mom. Thank you for coming. She's going to get ready for bed. Proud mom's a very, very good person, very sweet person. I've even been so busy, we'll usually chit-chat on Instant Messenger. So yeah, let me finish real quick on what I was going to say. So if you have the app Duo on your phone, it's amazing. But you have to go into the settings and hit disable it. Or you could be in the middle of doing a video with airplane mode on or do not disturb on, and it will still get through and it shuts your recording right off. So another little tip for you. Believe me, I had plenty of experiences with that. How do you record? I use my phone. I need a good camera. No, you don't. I do all my recordings off my Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus. I did get a GoPro, but it's the kind where the battery can't come out, so you could put another battery in there. And you know, my life got crazy and I need someone to walk me through how to stop the screen from timing out and to extend the length of time on this GoPro. So because of that, I don't have knowledge for that. I got it as a gift and it came with some accessories. I'm not even using it because I don't know how to stop the screen from timing out. And I was getting like 15 seconds, I think. So, I have what, the GoPro Hero 7 or 8? I don't know. Chris is on here. Chris bought it for me, not this Christmas, the Christmas before. And he tried to mess with it a little bit, and yeah. So I do have a GoPro, and I don't even use it. Tubby Guy says, I mainly use my phone, bud. Me too. Night, Proud Mom. I love you. I will get in touch with you through Instant Messenger. People are saying goodnight to Proud Mom. So yeah, that's the reason why. I mean, I also thought I needed like a really expensive camera. I love my phone. My phone camera is amazing. It takes good videos. It takes, it's got good sound and stuff like that. So if it ain't broke, don't try to fix it. Hello, Tubby Guy Outdoors, says Gail Southern Living. Oh, okay, cool, thanks. Yeah, and just make sure when you do videos, because I had to tell Michael Sherman, Woodworking and Gardening, if I said that correctly, for a while he was doing all of his videos like this, and I wasn't trying to be mean. I was leaving a comment underneath like, hey, I used to do that. If you're going to record a video, hold your phone this way. Nobody ever told me that, and I did so many like garden videos like this. When I first started, a lot of videos were done like this with the black on the sides. I mean, you can do shorts now, the hashtag shorts, straight up and down, but all your videos belong this way with your phone. So I wish somebody would have told me that when I first started, but I think when I first started, I was just talking to myself. Because I was just talking to myself. I was, like I said, talking to Heather and from the Needy Homesteader, and then the Crockers, and the Crockers said we all had to start at zero. So it's like, just jump off the cliff, and that's exactly what I did. And when I jumped off the cliff, I did my very first video just like this. So it took me a hot minute to learn. Mine was straight up and down too, Melody. I know, it's crazy, right? And you would think, like, I don't know, some of the big YouTubers that were seeing that, like, help a person out. But that's what I was doing with Michael Sherman, was going underneath. And then he still didn't listen to me, and he was still doing it. And I had to write again, like, bud, you turn your phone this way. You won't get the black lines. So, yeah, hopefully that helps someone, because no one ever gave me that pointer. I had to figure that stuff out the hard way. But that's funny, because Red Road Homestead said that's how she was doing her videos too, straight up and down. And now you can do the shorts, and they want you to do them straight up and down for the shorts. You all saw my son that fell on the ice short, and then I did the I did a video. My grandson's short video was it's like 800 and something. And then I think I posted the Vortex here, and that thing is way up there in views. And my 3-tier dollar store planters, that video of the actual planters of like what you could grow in them and whatnot, that's almost at 500. But the actual dollar store, like I spent $12 on some 3-tier stackables, is over 2.k. Who knew about that? Let me tell you. They told me on my first video, so I fixed it on my second video, says Gail. Well, you got lucky. The rest of us didn't. Ask Jason about the GoPro. Ask Teresa Shans says, ask Jason about the GoPro. Jason, well, like Crocker? At the time, Jason Crocker, he was with his wife. They were very, very supportive. And I still do watch the boys. I think they're funny, and I don't get involved in all that other stuff. But I figured, I don't know if I asked Tubby Guy Outdoors. Oh, Jason Avers, I just saw that. Yes, the Crockers, she said. Yeah, amazing. But they were literally like, jump, girl, just jump. We all had to start at zero. You build yourself up. Love them still. Love them still. I still follow them. I still watch them. There was people I was watching before I even started YouTube. So, it is what it is. But Jason Avers, that green, oh, you're killing me, dude. Green stalk stackable planters are just awesome. Listen, I would love to have one of them for my birthday. I want one more than you could imagine. And I'm not going to ask. I mean, my younger son is very kind-hearted to his mama. But it's like, what, $110? I'm not asking him for that. I'm not asking him for that. I don't know. That would make me feel sad. But I really want one really, really bad. I was looking at it, and I saw it in like the espresso brown color. And, yep, I want one. Maybe I'm special, or I could look at it like, huh, my birthday. My birthday's on Easter. But yeah, my birthday is on Easter. Very holy thing. Just another year older for me, but I don't know what it'll be like this year. I don't even know if the boys are going to come over for Easter dinner. I don't know yet. So, but yeah, April the 4th, I'm in Aries. But I would love a green stalk stackable planner. From the time I started watching like Roots and Refuge, which we're going way back, and she got I think like the very first one, and then everybody else jumped on board. I was like, I love that thing. I like the hose at the bottom, and it middle waters, and the excess will drip out the bottom, Jason. Oh, that's like a gardener's dream to have one of them. But Teresa Shans, am I saying your last name right? And are you new here? Because if you are, welcome, welcome, welcome. I don't like to butcher anybody's name. But yeah. I remember when they were like homestead, Crocker's Homestead, and they were gardening and everything. I just watched their video where they let the older Vietnam veteran shoot him up with the paint gun. That was hilarious. I gotta say, that was really funny. I just use tall skid and stand it up and add few boards. Just can't spend that money. And I love a stackable. Canadian proud. I hear you there. I'm going to end up trying to see what I can do. The stackables that I got, you could go back and look at the video from the Dollar Tree. They all stack. That video is like over 2.k something. It's 2 K views. And I learned how to post a link. I posted the link that tells you and shows you them all put together and different things you can grow on them and how they're not bad, but you are going to have to fasten them. Yeah, I don't have that one down yet. Jay took one with him and he used a drill bit and one did crack. He did say that, so he replaced it, of course. But he did make a hole with a different drill bit and said, now you can figure out what rod you're going to put in there. And I thought he was going to take on that little task, and apparently not. So I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to handle my stackables, because a lot of great people said you have to be careful with them, especially if you get like wind or like hurricanes or whatever, because they could blow over. So Walsh Farm has one of those planters. What the green gal says, what the green stalk. Tubby Guy Outdoors says, well, beautiful, I'm going to head out. Take care and have a wonderful night. Tubby Guy, you've been with me from pretty much the beginning. Thank you so much for everything. I did it, dude. 500 subscribers. Maybe now it won't be as hard. I felt like it was so super hard to get to 500. Maybe it'll come a little bit easier, Maybe Gail will give me a shout out. I mean, what makes Muddy Boots so special? Just playing, Gail. But yeah. But thank you, Toby Guy. I will be doing like a 500 subscriber giveaway. Will not be like a joke like my 100 subscriber situation. I just don't know when and what yet exactly. You got to give me a hot minute to put it together. It's been a very overwhelming week, a very busy weekend. And I am like swamped. I kid you not. Like, Gail, you should come to my house and help me up pot some seedlings. Like, they're everywhere. They're everywhere. I kid you not. Piece of rhubarb will be good to hold them. Really. I just wish I knew what rhubarb was. That'd be great. Pound it into the ground. Yeah, I did have that idea, but I just wasn't sure. Congratulations. It gets easier from there. Oh, I hope so, Tubby Guy. Don't forget me, buddy. Help your favorite chick out, my friend. I love you to pieces. Thank you for everything, Tubby Guy. Jason Eber says, get that rebar hot and use it to put the holes through. He says the cheap plastic. Make them crack like a drill bit might. Well, listen, cheap or not, for like $1, that's the point. After the virus, things are expensive for people, and that was the reason why I got them. And you don't have to stack them up so high. I did say that. You could stack at 3 or 2, but whatever. Just a place and a video for someone to know where they could go to get them, which apparently they sold out and people can't even get them online now. I had no idea they were going to be so popular. But it really does give you a good depth. At least what? Rough estimate, 3 to 5 inches. You can grow a lot. So that's the object of this channel. If I can help somebody grow food or get somebody to plant a seed, that's the object here. I kept warning my own family something was going to happen. Nobody believed me. And why do you garden? Why are you wasting electricity running those bulbs? Really? Because when the virus happened, I happened to be okay. That's a reference to my daughter who said, I think it's stupid. And she still thinks it's stupid. So, I don't think it's stupid. I think it came in handy when my son caught COVID and he needed some food. And it was preserved in jars because I only knew how to water bath can. Until Boone, how about that package she sent me? Am I going to say it right? Because remember, I'm new with the canning thing. I taught myself how to water bath can. But she got me a Presto pressure canner. So that's going to be interesting videos coming out when it comes time to preserve some things. Hopefully I don't blow the lid off. That's the main reason why I never touched one of them, because I was a little bit scared and not embarrassed to say so. You can use your glue gun. That's a great idea, Teresa. To melt holes in the pods. That's an awesome idea, actually. And yeah, they were $1. Okay. I saw M.I. Gardner trying to do more affordable videos. I'm not rolling in the money. I don't get paid from YouTube. And I'm trying to do things to help people out. Look at what they're doing to the people in Texas with the electric bills. It's criminal. Pay your electric bill, buy some seeds. I mean, come on. So that's what I'm about. Budget friendly. Do it by seed. But if, try to stay away from the box stores. But if you have to go to a box store, I'm not going to be like, oh, you can't go to a box store. I'm just encouraging people the way that Jess from Roots and Refuge encouraged me to do things by seed. I know I say variety funny, but I always said it that way. But I like the array of different colors and flavors and textures to things since I've been doing seeds. So I will add you to my next shout out video for next Monday, Melody. Oh my gosh, Gail. I was just messing with you, but that's awesome. Thank you so much. I'm making enough on YouTube now to eat ramen noodles every day. Is he not funny or what? He's being serious probably too, but listen, I guess it just is what it is. It's content. I don't know what really to say. Do a lot of people do it for a paycheck? Yeah. A lot of people do it because they just I like it. I may have looked silly to my daughter or whatever, and it's okay. But to hear my son say Mom, I'm really proud of you. And my son Johnny, when I called on Friday at 12:07 when I reached 500 subscribers, I was like, Johnny, and he was like, really? I was like, yeah. He was like, I'm really proud of you, Mom. I was like, oh, thanks. And he's on Twitch. So, that's where he is. But he was a gamer. So, he's the one that had COVID. So, to pass his time, he's gaming. And, I guess I'll make a couple bucks. He already has commercials. So, I don't know really much about Twitch. I just know that I watch some of his videos to help him out. It's nothing like YouTube. YouTube, I think, is sometimes easy to navigate and sometimes not. I don't know. Geez, Jason, lucky man. This is still the guy outdoors. Dead serious, but hey, it's lunch. That is so funny. Oh my goodness, the videos must have been dragging. Jason Avers, did you get your first check? It will go up. I heard you get your first check is $10. $10. I did hear that. It will go up. Gail's right. I was super happy on my 500 too. Oh, thanks, Gail. You have 506. Oh, Teresa says I have 506. I lost somebody because I was 507 before I started this live. But you know what's crazy? That's YouTube for you. They mess with the numbers all the time. And then like a couple will show up tomorrow. But I can honestly say it's been pretty consistent. Every day I gain at least 2 subscribers. For a little bit there, I was getting like 2 in the morning and 2 at night. I was gaining 4 subscribers. Like every day for like a little bit now. So I was like, okay, what am I doing? What am I doing that's right? You know, I don't know if it's the gardening, you know, the tips and tricks, or it has everything to do with that video that's way up past the 2.k something, which is about the dollar store planters. But, you know, listen, if you need a place to grow food, highly recommend it. No shame in my game. Okay, rebar they use in construction, so building suppliers should have it. A building supplier, well, that's interesting to know. Canadian proud. I'd say 1/2 inch bar, 10 foot long, pound in 4 feet. There's a 6 foot strong. That's a good idea. Did I miss any before that? Okay, no, because she said I was 506. Javier. Hi, Javier. How are you? Hello. Welcome, welcome. Gail Southern Living. Not yet. Still waiting on that threshold, he says. Hello, Red Road Homestead. I can remember coming in the first chats when there was only a few in here, right? I know. I don't know what else to say. I'm blessed. And I mean, it is a hit and miss for a lot of people's channels. There'll be like a few and then there'll be a lot. But I mean, my lives have been doing much better for sure. And there's a lot of new people, which I love. But yeah, Red Road Homestead said, I can remember coming in the first chats when there was only a few in here. Yep. Jason Aber says, oh, it's $10. I might get that one soon then. Woohoo. Oh my goodness. This thing. I'll try to pull this a little bit closer. I lost like almost 40 subs last week, Melody, and a bunch watch hours. You know, I can hear you there, Living Simple Homestead and Outdoors. There was a few times me trying to get to like, I should have been at 300 probably like 20 times, and they would take subs away and stuff like that. But I do try to tell people, if you're going to subscribe, you know, it won't really count unless you give the video a thumbs up, you know, like ring the bell. Make sure to at least go to 3 videos, even if it's a quick comment. Like, hey, just subbed, got a new friend, and go to the next video, like, great video, the 3rd one, awesome content. Boom, you're on and off of there. But leave 3 videos, and then it usually sticks. So, hauls, tours, and pets always seem to get good views, and anything with a topless girl in the thumbnail. Oh my goodness. Living Simple Homestead says, hey Jason, enough to almost buy a warm meal. Laugh out loud. Teresa says, I add you from Living Simple Homestead. Oh, where to go? And Outdoors last night. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That means a lot to me. Let's see. Yeah, because Living Simple Homestead, I've been like repping that channel tonight. Have I or have I not? The topless girl thumbnail gets lots of views, which I find sad. They have to use thumbnails for every video. I don't even do the thumbnails like that. At least not yet anyway. I took a lot of crap because, true story. Oh, that was hurting my neck leaning in close like that. I would get a ride down to the community garden center. So I threw a bikini top in this big carry tote bag that I was carting around everywhere I was going when I was gardening at the garden center. And I was losing a lot of weight. It wasn't even a good Victoria's Secret one, folks, so don't get excited. And I had a bikini top on. I took so much crap for that, you know. And I did 3 videos down there, 3 separate videos for content, because it's the only time I could get down there. Well, anyway, long story short, the second video I put out in that bikini top, I said, gardening in a bikini top or die of a heat stroke. I mean, I keep it real as real can get. You'll see me in a halter top, tank top, bikini top gardening, but I'll be in the backyard, you know. So, but I mean, I know what you're saying because I watch like Jake and Nicole. They're off grid and they live in a yurt, if that helps anybody. Hopefully I'm saying the channel right. You could tell he's taking the pictures, and it's always her butt, you know, and her butt's just like perky and perfect because she's like 20-some years old. Yeah, I know. Let's see. I kept Living Simple Homestead Outdoors says, yes, have to ring the bell and at least check one video out and comment or like or dislike. Actually, that's not really true because Van Life with Gina will tell you the same thing. Subscribe, ring the bell, 3 likes, comment on 3 videos, and your subscription will stay. It's nice to have people that actually like your content want to stick around too. That would help. Scale says, I kept bouncing between 181 and 205 for the longest time. Yeah, I hear you. Same with me too. Living Simple Homestead Outdoors says, Teresa, at Teresa, thanks girl. At you, I do speak English. Wait, I'm confused. At you, I do speak English. Hopefully I didn't offend her. I hope not. I don't know who it's to. Teresa's Shans, hopefully I'm saying the last name right, said, at you, I do speak English. Well, if it's referring to me, I'm glad you added me, and I'm happy that you're here, and I speak English too. So, love you already, girl. The gardening in a bikini one was legitimate, though. I know, but I still took crap for it. I used to watch Jake and Nicole. Here we go, Living Simple Homestead again. We have so much in common. Until they started posting her with no shirt on every thumbnail. Yo, that's a true story. I just can't support that. You don't mind a video or two, but every time is just too much. Yeah, sorry, no, I had only said ad. That's why. Oh, okay, Teresa, I got you. No, that's so true, Living Simple. I want to shorten your channel name a little bit. So true, because I watch them, and that's exactly what they do. I can't watch Jake and Nicole. The thumbnails are a bit of a turn off. Not that she isn't cute, but really. Well, she's a yoga, you know, they traveled around the world, whatever. He was like some big time gardening channel and fitness guru in Arizona, apparently. Apparently he grew a lot. I like the whole build of the yurt and everything and, you know, keeping it eco-friendly. But yeah, I mean, I get it. If you got it, you want to flaunt it. But, you know, and they say, ooh, sex sells. But give me a break. I'm not on that channel for that, is what I'm trying to say. And, you know, so yeah, I mean, I think when I did 3 videos with the bikini top, but I only posted 2. And I had to keep explaining myself. And finally, it was like a couple lives ago. I'm like, listen, I am who I am. I'm in Pennsylvania, 7B. You know, if it says it's 100 degrees here, you're not even taking in the humidity factor here. It could be like 110, 120. And if I have to wear a bikini top with a pair of shorts on with the hose over my head in the backyard to garden, I'm there. But I'm not doing it for attention, by no means. Let's see. Yes, I don't really tell much fam. Is it fam and such use unless I know they'll watch it. Gotta have subscribers that want to enjoy the content. Very true, Canadian proud, get outdoors. And when this is over, as a matter of fact, if you want to go on and leave me a comment, I can find you quicker. I'm going to go over and subscribe. I'm going to watch some of your videos when the live is over. Gail says, I got some subs off of 3 love raids I received. That helped me. That's good, Gail. I can give you all a pointer, but just be honest about it. See, I happen to like RVers and campers. I grew up camping. So, but I love my girl, Van Life with Gina. And Gina goes live on Saturday nights. Castle Hive, she knows what I'm talking about. Saturday nights, I think it's like Wednesday night. Just don't hold me to that. But she is the kindest, sweetest person, and she will shout your channel out. She will put one of your videos up on the screen. Everybody in there is to show love and subscribe. Now, there are some people that are like, you'll subscribe to them, they won't even subscribe back. I don't even give that a second thought. But I have quite a few subscribers. Meant to be RVing, such a great channel. I can't name them all right this split second, but I am definitely friends with some RVers and some campers, and I just like that. So I like watching stuff like that. I like watching the tiny house things, gardening, food videos. Yeah. So, and like I said, I was telling Living Simple, right? Yeah, because I was abbreviating it. Living Simple, that I found this young girl. Next live, I'll tell you her name, who's making her own, like she's sprouting the sprouts, and she's talking about consumerism, young, how like the weather makes her like depressed. And so, I mean, she sucked me right in. The things she was talking about make sense with the world, and she can't handle the city life. I guess maybe it gives her anxiety, or she gets some depression, and she works hard. She'll save her money, and then she'll go jet set. Like, the girl has traveled. She's been to Hawaii. She's lived, I think, in India. She's been around, and now she just made it a permanent decision that I think that she is Washington, but Seattle, Washington. I'll have better information for you, so then you can go subscribe to this young girl. If you're into like the food, the vegan, she built her own little tiny house, and she's living in the mountains by herself. And I have a lot of respect for her because she's young. And she said, I just don't fit in with the peers that are drinking and doing other things. So that's kind of what I've been watching, and I've been kind of binge watching her channel. And if I see her make hummus one more time, I'm just going to reach through the screen because I love hummus, but she's making it from scratch. She's just adding a little something into it that I wouldn't. But now I'm like, oh, I got to get to the store. I want to get, what is it? To help me out here. Am I getting dry chickpeas, right? Or garbanzo beans, or is that the same thing? Because I want to make my own hummus. And when I make it, I'm going to do a video. But I could eat hummus all day and night. And she does sprouts. She eats a lot of kale. She's totally vegan. And I don't have a problem with anyone that eats vegan. I actually was highly impressed by this young girl and what she could cook, that it looked even appealing to me. So, interesting channel. That's what I'm saying. It's certain things that catch me. So as long as you like someone's content, you don't just subscribe to them to just subscribe to them. I mean, I understand not everybody can get to everybody's videos, but at least make an effort. Which, speaking of that, I usually drink coffee in the morning, and we'll hop on over to people's channels and get caught up. I'll do 3 videos. I'm going to go to the next channel, 3 videos. Yeah, I have had no coffee still. I was expecting to get really bad side effects from not having coffee because I suffer migraines, and I've been perfectly fine. I technically gave it up for Lent, and I also wanted to see if it would make me feel differently by giving it up, because I was caffeine free for 25 years. And no, nothing's changed with my body. So it's not the caffeine that's caused me to have anxiety attacks, because it's just not. And but I can't believe I'm holding strong. I'm holding strong with the no drinking the coffee deal. Let me see. Let me catch up. Okay, so I read that one. It says, I agree 100% at Jason. Just too much. It's obviously all about the money for them now. Yep. Anytime I get the sense that someone is trying to sell to me, I walk away. I'm already that way. Yeah, I understand. And then Living Simple says, me too, buddy. I like to keep it real and enjoy posting for my viewers, not about the money for me, but if we eventually make something, then that is awesome too. It's a great way to look at it. Absolutely. Red Road Homestead says, me too. At Jason Laugh Out Loud. Gail Southern Living says, wow, I have dirt under my fingernails. Laugh out loud. Listen, girl, I have too, and I just keep washing my hands, but at least we're getting our hands in the dirt. Jason says, anyone who doesn't get anxiety living in a city is clearly over-medicated. Amen. Living Simple says, Gail, I have to scrub my cast iron pan hands with steel wool. Chickpeas, says Jason Avers. Thank you for that. Teresa Shan says, same thing. Hummus is easy. Yeah, because, and she has like a little pressure canner pot with just a lid type of thing. It's not what we can in. So yeah, that's what I needed to know. If it was like the dry beans and then she pressure cooks them, you know, a little bit faster. And it's only olive oil and garlic, if I'm not mistaken. But I think she adds a little something more to it. But I love me some hummus, Teresa, for sure. Same thing on I planted black-eyed peas today, Gail says. Yeah, I'm not on that yet. Chickpeas and garbanzo beans are the same thing. Thank you, Jason. I wasn't sure. I love fresh peas, my fave. I love peas too. The other thing she does is she buys green coffee beans because it's less expensive, and she roasted it at home herself too. You need sesame seeds too. Oh, I do? Canadian Proud, Get Outdoors, so cool. Can't wait to check out her channel. Yeah, I would legit have to run into my room real fast to be able to tell you what her name is. I love flaxseed oil on my toes. Listen, I like all vegetables, all fruits, anything healthy, but I also do eat meat. So I just don't eat a lot of meat though. You can cook your chickpeas with a little salt, then toast them in oil in this skillet until they start to turn golden brown. It makes a yummy snack. Huh. Lots of good protein. Yeah. Okay, I gotta get to bed. Oh, wait, where'd that go? Canadian Proud, Get Outdoors says, okay, I gotta go. Get to bed. Work AM comes quick. Amazing live. Much love, everyone. Canadian Proud, Get Outdoors. Oh, Canadian Proud, it was amazing having you here. Absolutely amazing. I hope that you received the love. We're super glad to have you here. So hopefully we'll see you again on another Sunday. I'm usually 8 o'clock Eastern. But it was awesome having you, and I will go over and check out your videos for sure. And thank you so much for coming in. I used to put flaxseed, Teresa, on my oatmeal. I never had it on toast, though. I've never tried that, Jason, but I'm going to be roasting chickpeas. Yeah, so I want to make some hummus for sure, and I need to figure out the sprouts. They're like bean sprouts. Am I saying that right? They're just green. She literally grows them in like a canning jar. You know, and she just picks them out, puts a big wad in her bowl with avocado, like stuff that I love, kale. So I don't know. She's caught my attention, I will say that. And I'm binge watching her videos because how can you not? The way some of these kids are today. She's very smart. She did drop out of college. She just said she just couldn't see the sense of going into debt. And then coming out of college and working in a coffee shop and having to pay for, all her school loans and be in debt. So she stopped. So I have a lot of respect for this girl. Her content is very good. And she likes to, the only thing that's a little weird is, well, maybe it's not weird. That's not nice of me. Um, her laugh is a little weird, but yeah, she'll wear like the short, like low shoes and go hiking all the way up this mountain that's like a straight peak. Crazy. Like, girl's gonna fall, let alone she's obviously video recording her own videos. And she's very gifted, very talented. She plays some type of drum that looks like a turtle shell. So yeah, I'm addicted to her. Sorry, I keep rambling on about her, but I really, really like her. Um, Probably mung bean sprouts. Jar sprouting isn't hard. Yeah, but can I do that? I have some microgreens of, let me think a second, of arugula. Is it the same concept? I don't want to use them as microgreens though. I don't want to plant them in dirt. Is there any way I could put them in like a mason jar of water? Would that almost be like the same thing? Because Jason says jar sprouting isn't hard. Soak them, change out the water every day until they germinate. Do you ever watch Isbeth? That's it. Oh my gosh. Living Simple Homestead. That's it. We must be like related somehow or something. There he is. There he is. I cannot believe it. It is. Okay. Living simple. How about, oh. Okay, try this again. Living Simple Homestead and Outdoors says, do you ever watch Isabel Page at Melody? That's who I'm talking about. Everyone, that's the channel. Isabel Page. Young girl, bushy eyebrows. That's who I've been binge watching. That's who I've been rambling about for the last like probably 10, 15 minutes. I don't know. And here he says, you ever watch her? That's the girl. Cannot believe it. I didn't have to go in the back and go look her up. You are awesome, Living Simple. That's Isabel Page. She's awesome. She lives in the mountains. She is a breeze in the fresh air. Yep. She likes to be with nature. It helps her mentality. And oh, I love her. Love her. And she's got a good head on her shoulders. Same concept as microgreens. Yep. Okay, so I can definitely put them in a jar and that'll work. If you want a potato substitute, boil your chickpeas till they're soft, then mash them with some milk, butter, and a little cheese and S&P to taste. That sounds amazing. And I don't want to butcher your name. I'm so sorry if I do. Is it M. Hugh? Help me out there. It's MHRUE. Just came in. Welcome, welcome. And commented, if you want a potato substitute, boil your chickpeas till they're soft. Then mash them with some milk, butter, and a little cheese and salt and pepper to taste. That sounds so good. So good. Living Simple Homestead Outdoors says she is a very happy girl. Yeah, she's very happy. MHRUE. Hugh? Oh, I'm so sorry. But welcome. Oh, Marie, that works better for me. Hi, Marie. I'm Melody. Welcome. Sunday Night Live. That's the thing about meeting new people is I always worry about butchering their last name because I don't mean to. And yeah, so Marie helps. That was my mother-in-law's name. Radish greens to broccoli greens are good too. Yes. And Teresa, just so that you know, how good is he? He didn't just let me just keep ranting and raving for like 20 minutes until he finally said Isabel Page, and it's spelled Isabel Page, Paige. So if you're interested in what I've been talking about and Jason Evers about the sprouting and, you know, just what this girl's about, go check her out. I'm actually went backwards. I have seen some of her videos, but I went all the way back to when she was like Hawaii, and I'm just binge watching. I'm just learning to can. Me too, Marie. Seriously. Love your channel. Oh, thank you. Are you a subscriber here? Because I don't think I've seen a comment. If you have a channel, leave me a comment and I will be more than happy to go over and subscribe and show the love. I taught myself how to water bath can. Red Road Homestead. Is she still on here? I think it's been 2 years now since I've learned how to water bath can. But now I have a great, well, she's a great friend, Voon, who's not in tonight's live or earlier. She's my moderator usually. But everyone else is picking up the slack, and I greatly appreciate it. And she sent me out a pressure canner, a Presto pressure canner, like about a week ago. So how amazing is that? Marie says, love your channel. Oh, thank you. Yeah, if you leave me a channel, leave me a link. Oh, okay. I need to slow down, folks. I'm getting all tongue twisted. If you leave me a comment, it'll make it easier for me, because sometimes when I go back into my own lives, like, I don't know, it acts up and I can't always see the comments. But yeah, if you leave me a comment, I will go over and I will subscribe back, was what I was trying to say. And I got myself all, I have been watching The Needy Homesteader. Oh, Teresa, that is so sweet of you. Thank you so much for that. She's great. Heather is a great, great person. Such a terrible tragedy. I did talk about it at the beginning of this live. For anybody that might come in a little late or rewatch this after the fact, I will say this again. I love Heather. I'm devastated at what happens to Matt, her husband, and those poor little babies with their mommy. So she's a fighter. And there's a GoFundMe page if you want to donate. And if you can't afford to donate, subscribe to her channel. Or pick one of her playlists and just let it play, because she'll still get a paycheck. Also, she puts out really good content. If you don't know how to bake, she could teach you how to bake. She could teach you how to can. I learned how to water bath can off of her. Plus, you know, we talk on Instagram, and yeah. So that's a good thing. Oh, Jason Avers, you found her link. Anybody that wants to know the young girl that I was giving all these props to, because, you know, kids today are like brats and they think that they're owed everything. And this girl is not like that at all. And that's what kind of pulled me in. We were just talking about, you know, contents to channels and what makes a person watch. And I was trying to explain this young girl. I'm explaining this to Marie. That she's very bright, and she built a tiny house and lives out in the mountains. There is a tutorial about pressure cookers. I know. I mean, I wasn't even pressure canning at the time and still watching all her videos, Teresa, because I just love her. And she made my skin thick when it came to YouTube, for sure. And, you know, we talked some politics privately, her and I, and everything. She's just a great person. Her husband was such a wonderful, wonderful person that I literally prayed and was like, I am so sorry, Matt, that this happened to you. Like, I'm just so sorry. I'm so sorry for her. But it's amazing what this community has done and came together. Financially, I think she'll be pretty good, but she will have a lot of medical bills to pay, and she has a house. I'm sure it's not paid off. She needs to have a roof over her head for her and her babies. So I thank every one of my subscribers who maybe went to the link and donate it like I did, or you're playing her videos. I am so grateful for that, and I'm sure she is too. This means a lot to her, but she's just staying focused on trying to get better, to get out of there so she could be with her babies. So say a prayer every day for strength, because it's insane. A drunk driver just wrecked that woman's life, and I'm disgusted by it. My mother was killed by a drunk driver. I was 16. There were 8 kids. Oh my gosh. You see what I'm saying? The irresponsibility of the people don't think. And even when like more information came out and his alcohol level was to the point of like alcohol poisoning, you know, I mean, I have 2 sons, and if they were raised like, don't even drive buzzed, it's illegal. God forbid, you know, which thank God. I mean, they're good boys, but that person, I don't even know if the person lived or died, or I have no idea about that part of the story. I have no clue. I was a little curious about that. But a drunk driver just destroyed her life, and it's a shame. It really is a shame. She loses her husband, the love of her life, and she's fighting for her own life to get back to her children. She's a mama. You know how mama bears are. I think she can do it. She's going to come back bigger and stronger and we're all going to stand and keep supporting her throughout this. And I wrote her on Instagram, and she accomplished 6 things yesterday in the rehabilitation center, and I was like, I knew you could do it. You got this. You are going to walk out of there, because, you know, like, I just can't anymore. I've been watching. Okay, I read that, and then there's the link for the young girl if you're interested. Her name is Isabella. Okay, I read that. And I'm so sorry, Teresa, about your mom. That just put me on a rant. I'm sorry, I lost my mom young, but not by a drunk driver. Jason Aver says, okay, that is not a drum. That is called a hand pan. I'm pretty sure she calls it a drum. The good ones are pretty, what is that word? I can't see it. Darn expensive, by the way. Yeah, I mean, I don't think our family's hurting for money. They bought that farm, but the family doesn't live there. Just a young girl does. She's very gifted. She has a lot of talent for a young girl, so. So overall, because I do not want to end things on, he plowed through 50 people after a fundraiser, but that drunk knows what he did. The town people pulled him out of his truck. Lost for words. I really am, because I wear my heart on my sleeve, and I'll literally be crying. You can ask my subs that. I can cry pretty quickly. And I'm very sorry. I'm sorry for anyone's loss, literally. Whether it's Yeti Homesteader, Teresa, you know. I said this earlier, but I'm sure obviously people came in later. If you have a Wawa in your state, you have to try this double Dutch chocolate milk. It'll curb your craving for chocolate for quite some time, I tell you. But anyway, let's see, Jason says, there is a similar sounding instrument that is called a tongue drum. Tank drums are the cheaper version of the tongue drums, are made from cutting out tongues from the steel. Interesting. Jason, you're like a walking, how do I say this? You're like a walking teacher, pretty much. I love you. You're the best. I am super, super happy. Thank you, Teresa, for being here tonight, being a new subscriber. Welcome, Marie. I hope to see you here more often. And Living Simple Homestead and Outdoors. I will be over there. I hope you have that recipe written out for the deep dish pizza, because I'm going to be stealing it. But Jason's saying, but hand pans are made by throwing metal to make them ring with a different tone. Yeah, that's amazing. It sounds amazing. But yeah, go check her out, make your own opinion. But I just thought, I mean, she doesn't know I'm talking about her. Why would she know me? I just found how she eats, the way she thinks to be, you know, really good, and that's what lured me in. Sorry for the sad story. No, that's okay, Teresa. Honestly. I hope everyone had a good time on tonight's live. We've been yappering 2 hours and 18 minutes. I think the live was great. You are amazing. Thank you all for coming in. Thank you for all the support to my other friends here on YouTube and subscribing to their channels. It's awesome of you all. Thank you for getting me to 500 subscribers. That's amazing, and we will do something when I'm ready. I will post it, like some type of a giveaway or something or another. But I'm eternally grateful for all the support. I felt that I didn't have everything here for how I usually do my pizza melt, but message me on Instagram and I will give you the recipe. Can you find me on Instagram? Because that would be awesome. They sound beautiful too. Red Road Homestead said. Yep. Yeah, so I didn't know if you guys were still here listening or what you were doing, but that kind of like free. You're so late. there is my girl Free. Free, you're going to have to go back and take a look, because when you sent me this book, I found something immediately that, you know, everybody appreciated that I read. Congrats, Molly. Oh, Red Road Homestead, you're the best. Thanks for, like, sticking beside me. All that craziness. I lost my home. I'm just grateful for all of this journey. Still say a prayer. I haven't been experiencing a lot of chest pains, just a little bit of pain in my leg, but my son took me for the blood work. I did go to the doctor's Monday, and then Tuesday I went and had blood work, and I didn't get my results back yet. So just keep me in your prayers that everything is okay. And Free, I'm so sorry that you're so late. She says, I'm sorry I got on the phone and been on for 3 hours. Yikes, girl. You already got me on Instagram, girl. Well, leave me a message, because I'm like, I feel like a total ditz. I really do. I feel like a total ditz because I'm becoming, like, forgetful. It's only because I'm overwhelmed. It's like I'm forgetting people's names. I'm like, you know. Needless to say, leave me a message on there, and yeah, give me the recipe. Now, I do make my own pizza dough crust. I have this question for you. I do make my own pizza dough crust, but is yours specifically for cast iron and deep dish pizza? Everyone stay tuned, because I'm going to be impersonating or interpreting, one or the other. Correct my English if you like. Living Simple Homestead and Outdoors deep dish cast iron pizza. I was impressed, and now I want to make it. And when I do, I'm going to record it, and I'm going to make sure Duo's off so it can't kill my video. That would be just my luck. And I will bring you along, and I will absolutely tag Living Simple Homestead in this deep dish pizza. If you haven't seen this deep dish pizza, you got to go check it out. I haven't had a deep dish pizza, and I couldn't even tell you how long. But I make an amazing pizza dough. You can either get 2 pizzas out of it, or you can make the pizza bread that I make. That's like the length of my arm, you know, with the cheese and the pepperoni, or, you know, I also add Genoa salami because it's my son's favorite. No, it's just regular pizza crust recipe I use. No sugar. I got you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. But anywho, so what do I have coming up? Let's start off with this. Thank you again for all the help for my friend Heather from the Navy Homesteader. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you for all the subscribers, for the 500 subscribers. And we will do a little something sweet there. And I am so grateful for that. And what is coming up? Like I did say, I have 2 small little clip type videos of the rototilling, which costed $150. Craziness, but yes. And I now have to pick out all the grass, you know, the clumps, and figure out how I want to do my layout. But I'll bring you along for that, not for picking out the clumps of grass. I do have a chicken video for my folder, my playlist of Back to Basics. It's just how to make like an oven roasted chicken. Somebody asked me on Instagram in my DM box, so I made it. And it was early in the morning, and I was wearing my Cookie Monster pajama pants, so I might post that tomorrow. That may be tomorrow's video, so stay tuned for some tips and tricks, because, you know, I had a huge accident here on my homestead with the dogs demolishing some plants. And a great big shout out to Terry. That was awful nice. Me and Terry go way back. We kind of just don't keep in touch as much. For coming in and being the moderator for quite a little while. That was very, very nice of her. So thank you, Terry from Organic Raw Roots Farm. Very, very sweet of you. And, you know, Gail, just everybody that came in. Just love you to pieces. Gonna watch the replay. How are you feeling better? A little bit better. But I think there's a little something probably going on. And I'm trying to stay strong, because I confessed, last week to my subscribers that I had the filthy habit of smoking cigarettes. So, you know, I mean, I gave up coffee a little at a time. I did get this, so don't judge. I'm trying really hard to get rid of that. And Yeah, like one whole day I didn't even have a cigarette at all. So I'm doing better that way. Um, because it's weird that I would do that to myself. Well, it's a nervous thing. That's really what it is. Because I eat well. I love vegetables, fruits, and you hear me talking about hummus and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I don't know if it was just the stress of everything I experienced last summer or what was going on, but they just came on out of the blue and it wasn't something to play with. A lot of my subscribers said the same thing. So just as a little, um, what's the word I'm looking for? Just a little recap. I did go to the doctor's. She did do an EKG. She said she saw a little something, but it's nothing major. But I would fall into that category of someone, that would or could have a heart attack. So no joke, playing around with that. And then, so I fasted that day, but I didn't go get my blood work done that day. My son took me the following day, so got that done. And now I have to find a cardiologist in my area. But not to alarm anybody. She said, like, I haven't had an EKG in her office in like 8 years. So she compared it to that. Like, nothing drastic. It was just off by a little bit. And that can happen with any EKG. She was just a little mad that I didn't go to the emergency room. So that's the update with that. I'm just waiting for the blood results. I thought I would have had them by now. I feel a little bit better, just a little bit tired, and I have a lot going on. But say prayers because, we need our healthy hearts. Um, hopefully there's nothing serious. And she's a good doctor because she did say, just because you suffer anxiety, I don't want to just say, okay, it's your anxiety. Let's just not take a chance. So I appreciate that. So that's basically what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm doing, what the doctor asks. So that's an update on that. And yeah, let me see. What am I missing here? Red Road Home says that I will. No, it's just, okay, I read that one. Going to watch the replay. I read that one. No, we are neck and neck for subs, girl. That's just awesome. Really? Why? What am I at? And what are you at? Javier says, hello, I'm back. Hi. Welcome. Okay, it is. And to cleaned binds. Look it up. Huh. Very interesting. A lot of people that were in tonight had a lot of informative information, sincerely. And I think it's awesome when you really can connect with your subscribers. And that's something that I like to do. So if you ever have any gardening questions, cooking questions, baking questions, because you never know, this girl over here might have questions on, I got to get over that fear and learn how to pressure can. And yeah. So I like the factor that, I have things in common with my subscribers, and my subscribers apparently are finding things that they like in my channel and sticking around. What are your... I have no thoughts on that. And then Teresa says... not vines, veins. Yes, veins. And I've seen a cardiologist before, and they ran the wires up my leg to check for blood clots and all. But I have a different medical insurance, so I have to find one. But I'm trying to take all the precautionary measures. Like, if you have pain, I'm not trying to ignore it. I will say one thing, though. When Saturday rolled around, I started to get anxious. Like, well, what if that happens again? What happened last Saturday? I did have that. So I have had a little bit of thoughts, some worriment, and nothing ended up happening. So is it anxiety? I don't know what's going on. We're going to leave that to the professionals, I guess. So yeah. So I hope you all enjoyed tonight's live. We've been yammering on about lots of things, and I've tried to already end it. But didn't want anyone to think, like, or Teresa to think her sad story was why I was getting off. So stayed on a little bit longer. I can't stand odd numbers. We're 2 hours and 29 minutes. I had to go. It was my thyroid. She was saying that too, that something was going on with my thyroid, but it was the opposite. She was saying it was low, meaning I'd be putting on some weight And if you're new here, I'm a twig. I've always been skinny my whole life, 5'8.5", and I'm fighting to put weight back on because of what happened last summer. Like, I've fought my whole life just to get to like 110, and then I got to 115, but I don't usually go past like 115. Once or twice I did on medicine, I got to 120, but keeping weight on for me is a chore. So add stress to the mix of that. You can only imagine how much weight I lost. But I did check the scale this morning, and I think it said I was 112 because I was getting a little scared there. I can't get over the 110 marker, or is my roommate's scale just broken? So one or the other. You're 509, Mel, and I'm 5'10". Oh, you have one more than me. Shoot dang. Oh, shoot dang. How about that? Oh, so funny. I have such a quirky sense of humor, and I'm just so like outgoing and could like talk forever and would love to talk to you forever. And my lives afterwards usually do pretty good. They get pretty good views. So I'm sorry for anybody that missed the live. This was really fun tonight, and I think I'm just a little bit more, because I'm just super excited about this journey that I'm on with each and every one of you and the subscribers, and I feel like it's starting to pay off. So I'm super excited about that. And look at what happened, what my dogs did today. I include Trin being my dog too, and demolishing my plants. And I'm still in a great mood. This is not an act for YouTube. Shit happens. So I'll just play it safe and plant some more chamomile, right? I'm going to plant a few more of those long cherry tomatoes and a few gobstoppers. Yeah. And double check my herbs and what else got destroyed. And I think I should be okay. I should still make it in time. I just need lots of prayers to get all these seedling trays done. I'm sorry if there was any buzzing tonight. I had no idea. And usually Michael doesn't come in and talk like that. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I will try to fix whatever did in Germany and what the dogs destroyed, basically. And I'm going to try to do all these things that I have to do without killing myself in the meantime. So I thank you all for watching my videos. I'm trying to work on my playlist. I was doing that on Saturday too, by the way. I just don't know if I'm doing it right. You can go over and see if I'm doing it right. And if I'm not, leave me a comment, because I'm trying to make my playlists. I want them to be like this, category. I don't want them up and down. So I did spend a lot of time on that Saturday. So I didn't transplant anything on Saturday because I was trying to, you know, start getting my act together and fix my YouTube a little bit better. So Living Simply Homestead, or Jason Avers, if you can help me out with my playlist, that would be awesome. And I was actually thinking maybe a different background, but I didn't do my background. Someone else did it for me, thank God, because I could not figure that thing out at all. It caused anxiety. Yes, it does. Teresa, it's been great having you here tonight. I hope we see you around a lot more. Feel free to watch the videos, leave me a comment, and yeah. After you have an appendectomy, putting on the weight is no longer a problem. Yeah, but I didn't have that. I'm going to have to create another YouTube channel just to go sub and even it up. Well, people do that. They don't do another YouTube channel. They always have like a secondary email, and they'll go over, like even Van Life with Gina did that. She was Gina Payne, and then Van Life with Gina, and she gave me 2 subscribers that way. So funny. Take it easy. Don't overdo, Melody, please. I know, Red Road Homestead. Just breathe, right? Because I really do have a lot going on. A lot. And you could just imagine what the floors look like in here too. Let me tell you that, from, you know, it being rotor-tilled. So all of this is all on me. I do all the cleaning here and everything. And I handle all 3 of the dogs. And I have to go out and pick out clumps of grass and try to get that situated. But I don't feel as if, I mean, even if I work on that and break through it a little bit, I'll do a little bit. And then I'll do a little bit more. Who's to say all the beds have to be down tomorrow? Because it's not going to be like that. I need a little bit of help. like, figuring out the design of where I want to put it. And I'm going to listen and put down cardboard, and then I think the gardening fabric. So yeah, so I think what I need to focus on right now is getting things that got just damaged or destroyed, or things that are super leggy like this. That's what a leggy, looks like. And get them planted before I lose anything else. I can't put this off anymore. I have to get that done. So, and I think when that's done, I'll stop stressing out. But thank you, Red Road Homestead. You're like the best. And I got to come over and watch some of your videos. And leave some comments. You know how I roll. I just ain't doing it over coffee. I've been drinking Lipton Gold, the tea bags, every morning. Every morning. And I'm really surprised because I'm a migraine sufferer. And yet I'm allergic to migraine medicine, quite a few of them. So it's like, don't drink a lot of caffeine. You have anxiety. But you're a migraine sufferer. Have a cup of coffee. But no, I thought I was going to crawl out of my skin not having a cup of coffee. I bet my kids would be shocked to know I haven't had a cup of coffee, but I gave it up for Lent. I didn't give it up for like a health reason or anything like that, but I did want to see if that was affecting me. And apparently it wasn't, because it's there and then it goes away. It's there and it goes away. So the playlists are definitely there. They look like playlists to me. Yeah, I don't have them all, Jason. I don't know. And I did do a Shed Wars. You had to do a Shed Wars playlist, even though there's nothing in it. You had to have that in there before the actual, whose team you're going to end up on. And I think that's coming up. I think that's coming up on the 19th or something. Don't hold me to that, but that's exciting too. It's another thing of pressure for me. So, let's see. But thank you, Red Road. I love you. Smiley face from Living Simple. I know what for. Take it easy, girl. Don't overdo it. Jason. Okay, I read that one. Living Simple with a heart. Yep. Them leggy, all right. They sure are. Your playlists look good, Mel. I just started them. I mean, I have a ways to go. Caffeine is tough. Wait, where'd I go? Tough to do without. Well, I'm drinking regular tea bag like Lipton. I do like tea. But I thought I was going to be like, how people get when they don't have coffee. No. And I mean, when I said I was a big coffee drinker, I would say yes and no. Like, I'll have a hot cup in the morning. Sometimes I would finish the whole little mug. Sometimes I wouldn't. I'd waste like a quarter of it. But every day like clockwork, I had to have like a frozen coffee. But I'm telling you what, it's because I love them. And it's dessertsy to me. It wasn't like wigging me out. But I knew not to drink it past a certain hour at night. But they're fattening. That's the real reason. Because they're fattening and I just love them. So, let's see. I read that one. Caffeine is tough to do without. Migraine since I was 16. Nothing helps. Now I have 2 different kinds. Oh, I hear you there, Red Road. I'm not even kidding. 12th and 13th, I think. Yeah, Jason, thank you for that. Tea has more caffeine. I know, I was told that too. But that was my point. I wanted to try it. Go off the coffee, go to tea. And see if I felt, and I'm like even keeled. The last time I went off coffee was over the summer, when I lost my home, when I was at Thomas's house. I couldn't pick my head up for 3-4 days. I had the worst migraine. He was like, what is the matter with you? I'm like, I need a coffee. He's like, all right, I'll go run and get you one. As soon as I got that coffee, man, I was fine. So I'm really surprised, knock on wood, no migraines. Thank goodness. Yes, has caffeine. Yep, Jason. Didn't know that, Jason. Oh, yeah, they all say that tea bags have more caffeine in it than coffee. Caffeine-free herbal tea is great. Yeah, I wanted to go to green tea, and I do have like some chamomile jasmine. I would like that. But I don't know what's going on. I feel like because my body just really took like a whooping of what happened over the summer, like you would think my body would be okay, and it's just not bouncing like it was before. So if I eat dinner and then I go in the back for like a little bit to sit down, I want to go to sleep. Like literally, I'm like, why am I so tired? And I'm taking vitamins. I actually just verified with the doctor I could take that. I just call it, well, Q10, but I think it's CoQ10. She said, yeah, because it's a heart healthy vitamin. I didn't start them yet, but I'm taking all the other vitamins. But yeah, so I don't know. Because honest to goodness, I was not a fast food person, and I was not on caffeine for like at least 25, 27 years. But then, you know, me and my husband weren't together, and I was raising two boys, and I was tired, and I went and got a coffee, and that's what started it. If I try to drink tea at the same rate that I drink coffee, I would have a heart attack. Huh? And Teresa, you were saying it sounds like thyroid. Yeah, which takes me back to that. She was saying the numbers were low, and I'm like, well, then I'd be gaining weight. Correct? And she's like, yeah. So when I went into the hospital for when I had the kidney stone, kidney infection, September, and they did the blood work, any doctor my whole life that's ever seen me is like, oh, let's run a thyroid test because you're so skinny. You know, like, I know I'm skinny. It's hereditary, duh. But my levels were like borderline to be overactive, not under. So I pointed that out to the doctor when I saw her on Monday. And she said, really? Because I didn't get those blood tests, you know, when that you were even in the hospital. I'm like, well, you can get them. I said, but, you know, it definitely would be heavier. So if the scale's right, I'm kind of proud of myself because, you know, kicking some habits. And two, it said I was 112. Who knows, you know, if the scale's right or not. I might need a scale. So, I don't know. You are very careful. You are very careful with food. I am. I like a lot of nutritional things. I'm that girl that gets picked on, you know, because I'm skinny and I'll eat a salad and they're like, why are you eating a salad? Maybe you should be eating a sandwich, you know, but I eat pasta and rice and all kinds of things. But if you're a wreck or you're nervous, instantly for me, it's like lost appetite. I'm the polar opposite of so many people. It's like I could forget that I didn't eat for 3 days. It's the type of person I was with my nerves. So, but it says I'm 112, so that's good. But yeah, so that is what's going to be going on this week. But I got to like pace myself, you know, between the transplanting, the fixing what the dogs did wrong. I don't know if it's a major rush. Do I have to go out there tomorrow and pick up grass clumps? Somebody let me know, because if I don't have to, great. Tomorrow's Monday, and I think I want to relax for a bit and plant some of my seedlings and not feel any pressure. Tomorrow's video will probably be the chicken, or I might do the hashtag shorts to show you what the dogs did. And at the end, I say dog life. Yeah. So I'm going to still try to keep posting every day of the week. It'll be some tips. I'm going to keep going with the tips and tricks throughout the whole gardening season because there's so many more people that need help with gardening, you know, that have never gardened before, and I get it, you know. So anybody needs me on anything that has to do with gardening or a question, or maybe I'm saying something wrong, find me on Instagram and leave me a message, and I'll help you out best I can. Like, look at me. I don't know how to do onions. I didn't know you were supposed to trim them, but the dogs seem to trim them for me. I don't have to do it now, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do onions. Isn't it too late now? If somebody knows that question, or you're seeing my live after the fact, welcome. Thank you for subscribing and supporting me. I appreciate it. Can I still regrow some onions, or is it too late? I probably should. Forget my hopes of growing onions this season. But I love you all. It's 2 hours and 43 minutes and counting. These are wonderful. Thank you, Jason Avers. Thank you to everybody that was moderating. Thank you to everyone that came in from the bottom of my heart and soul, sincerely. No, not too late. Really. Girl, leave me a message, because I have no clue to what I'm doing. Like, is this even the right tray? Do you see how this tray is? It's got like 3 slots. I thought this would make good for an onion tray. It does have holes on the bottom, but maybe I did it wrong. I don't know. So yeah, see what I mean? I'm a gardener. I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to onions. So yes, Red Road Homestead. If you can hit me up and leave me a message about onions, I'd greatly appreciate it. You are awesome. Everybody's awesome. Thank you for showing all the other channels. Lots and lots of love. Leave me comments down below so that I remember to subscribe to you. You know, love you all. I hope that you have a wonderful week. I hope you enjoyed tonight's live. And I don't know exactly when, so just bear with me because there's a lot going on. But we will do, you know, like a 500 subscriber giveaway. And it will be for the people that have been there, you know, and are my own subscribers, not what happened before. So I love you all dearly. I hope you had an amazing Sunday. I hope you had some fun tonight. Hope I didn't like talk your ear off too much. But I'm just super excited. I think that's what it is. I'm super excited. It's a major milestone, and I just made great connections with people. Like Living Simple Homestead. Great live, girl. See you soon. Living Simple Homestead. Awesomeness. Awesomeness. Red Road Homestead. Jason Avers. Yeah, and just everyone. Teresa, Marie, who came in. I think it was a good live. Ran a little bit long, but it was a good live. And I love you all very dearly. Say lots of prayers still, and prayers for me as well, that there's nothing serious going on. And stay tuned for the videos this week. Even if, you know, don't forget to leave a comment and leave a thumbs up. I don't get a lot of thumbs up, I don't think. Or maybe it's a lot of comments. I don't know. It's very weird. But yeah, leave me a comment. Give the videos a thumbs up. Thank you for supporting me. It means the world to me. You are the best. Simple Life Reclaims. Mel had said it not even that long ago when she popped into a live and said, girl, you're going to make it to 500 before you know it. And she was right. So thank you, Mel and Gary from Simple Life Reclaims. Much love. This community is just awesome. And I will see you all next Sunday, 8 o'clock. So be safe. Have a fantastic week. And let's stay in touch throughout the week. Maybe through DMs, Instagram. And thank you so much, Living Simple Homestead, for figuring out that channel's name. And you were completely helpful tonight. Sorry, I got another call. 100 attention and watch the replay. Free. Yeah, you need to watch the replay. See you Saturday, Mel. Yes, please do me a favor. Before I get off, let me verify this. So what time are you going live so that everyone hears this on my live stream before I end it? What time do you go live on Saturday nights, right? Jason Avers, you're the bomb. Thank you for moderating tonight. You're just a book of intelligence, I tell you. Love you, Jason. I hope you have a great night, great week. Living Simple Homestead. What time do you go live on Saturdays? So whoever watches the replay, maybe we'll all see each other in the live next Saturday. What time? Type. I'm going to go live at 10:30 p.m. Newfoundland time. Okay, what time would that be Eastern time? I'll have to look it up. But my Jason Avers, there you are. Jason Avers, what time would that be our time? He says, I'm going to go live at 10:30 p.m. Newfoundland, Finland time. Insufferable, know-it-all. So yeah, I want to figure it out because I don't want to miss the live. And maybe everybody that was in the live can, you know, hop in there on Saturday night and come check you out. Jason Avers, if you could figure out 1.5 hours ahead of Eastern. 1.5 hours ahead. So you're ahead of me by an hour and a half. So you're going to go live at 10:30. I feel brain dead. So that's like 11:30. Is that right? My time, 11:30. What time is it there now, Mel? It is 10:51. Odd zone, hour and a half ahead. Jason says 12:21 here. Oh, it's 12:21 there now. Okay, I got you. All right. Well, I'll chit chat with you on Instagram. I may need a reminder. But yeah, if anyone watches the live after the fact and you want to go over and support my friend from Living Simple Homestead and Outdoors, they are going live Saturday night. Maybe we'll all see each other there. This was an awesome live. I love you all very much. So it's 12:20 and yes, Jason Avers. Thank you, Jason Avers. You're the bomb. Yeah, I live on an island on our own time zone. That is awesome. Thank you, everyone. I'm going to hop off or we'll never get off. Actually, it's 2 hours and 50 minutes. Do you believe this? I'm going to end on an odd time. I'm just kidding. Awesome live, I think. Thank you to anyone that watches the live after the fact. Please support anyone that was in the live tonight. Thank you from the bottom of my heart and soul for prayers, for just the support that you give to me. It is, it means a lot to me. It really does. I love you all very much, and I hope to see you back here next Sunday, and watch out for videos this week. So, on that note, I'm going to go read a little bit more of, our daily bread and go drink my chocolate milk. So I hope you all have a fantastic night, and I will see you next Sunday, 8 o'clock Eastern. Bye, everyone. I got lots of seedlings I have to up pot tomorrow. So love yous. Bye.